Are we live? Everything going good? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wampa wampa. Oh shit. Hey Bonk. Hey Lucas. Hey Malka. Holy shit. That was fast. Sorry. I should have cleared my throat before starting, huh? My bad. Hi guys. You guys ready to watch me spend 20 hours trying to defeat Gwyn? You stream snipe me now, to be honest? That's crazy. How's everyone doing? How's your day been? How'd you guys sleep? All that stuff. Tell me about it. Fake? Wow. I'm already being called fake now. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm just dreading fighting Gwyn for like 3 hours straight. Your sixth sense kicked in. You sleep good. How about me? I'm doing okay. I got rest that I needed for a while now. So I actually feel pretty awake right now. Ready to spend a good probably like 16 hours trying to fight Gwyn. I'm gonna be here for a while. I did try looking. Hello, gaming scene. I tried looking at the mod page in the wiki for the Gwyn changes. I cannot find it anywhere. Like, it just has not been documented properly. At least from what I could find. So I'm gonna have to just kind of just go along with it. I think I got a decent strat, but we're actually gonna have a what do you call it? We are going to have a slight deviation real quick. Oh yeah, I was able to add all the static emojis from the Discord server. There's only 4 more emojis missing that I can't add yet. Become the hunter that hunts the Dark Souls. Everybody here liked your stream. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I look forward to a cool stream tonight. Just making sure everything's good. Audio's good. Stream's looking good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright, we're gonna have a slight detour before we start with Gwyn though. What I did find while looking through the mod page in the wiki was how to get Grass Crest Shield. And I really want to get Grass Crest Shield before fighting Gwyn because I think that stamina is going to be really helpful. That stamina regen. Yara has been doing ER Coliseum as a Godskin celebrant. You've been getting your ass beat. That's pretty cool, but also sucks to be getting your ass beat. How's my day? My day was very relaxed and chilled. I slept a lot for once, which usually, like, when I wake up, I just force myself to stay awake, even if I'm still feeling really tired. Bloodborne Explained Poorly is a town of werewolves haunted by a sickly Victorian with a running rusty saw. Okay. So I don't know if I can still do this, but I need to go to Undead Parish. Can you help support and check out your friend's Twitch? Not while I'm streaming. No, unfortunately. And I don't typically do plugs. But I mean, if anyone here wants to check out TVK Gaming _ live, give them a check out, I guess. They're probably a way more cooler content creator than I ever will be. So, give them a check out. He lost again. Pimp down. Pimp in distress. Distressed. Yeah, so other than the others, yeah, how's everyone doing? How was your day? Everything going okay? Yeah, you guys living? You're cool the way I am. Thanks. You were just watching Netflix, so you dropped in to say hi. Thanks, Jack. The Halbert guy. It's having 5 minutes and there's 12. 12 what? Oh shit. Okay, so apparently people... Oh shit. Hello 12 people. Okay, so if I want the grass crest shield with this mod, I have to join the Covenant, the Forest Covenant, and then talk to Shiva of the East in Blighttown. Don't know if I can say that. What do you have left of Dark Souls 1? Gwyn. Who would be better to summon? Andre or Sigmir? Sigmir? Andre. You slept, you think, for 13 hours, your dream was more realistic than your real life? Fair, honestly. Wait, I want to join. I don't think I can still do this. Damn, is there no way I can join her Covenant? You gotta try Root Chain if you haven't, it's on Game Pass. Yeah, so many people have been telling me that I gotta try Root Chain. I'm back here. What mod I'm using? Age of Sunlight and a bunch of other mods. They're all in the description below, short name. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah, so I've been permanently locked out of Grass Crest Shield then. I just have to be really resourceful with my stamina management. Alright, well here we go. Here starts the run of gonna defeat Gwyn. Yeah, after killing Sword Doggo. I should try and bait out his lawn sword attack. that was not it, unfortunately. That was the attack, but not the parry. Why can't you get the shield, if you may ask? So the mod changed the way I have to get the Grass Crest shield. I can only get it if I join the Covenant. Fuck, I think I'm too early. So I have to join the Covenant, and then after I join the Covenant, I have to speak to Shiva in Blighttown, and he'll have a shop that I can join. And from there, or he'll have a shop that I can look at, and I can buy Grass Crest Shield from there. That's how this mod changed it. Whoa, why can't I parry this anymore? I think I'm just doing it way too early. Yeah, that does suck, honestly. Okay, I was parrying this flawlessly last time, was I not? You know there's 9 Covenants in Dark Souls 1, 9 Covenants in Dark Souls 2, and 9 Covenants in Dark Souls 3. That's awesome. Why is there no kitty in Dark Souls 3? Ask Miyazaki that. This might be pretty boring. Just imagine how much easier it would be if you could pause the game. Oh, why'd that make it any easier? So for the frame perfect parry, like fucking Ocarina of Time this shit. What is this? Dark Souls Remastered. Does not give him more health because it feels like you're doing less damage than you should. I think he is scaled up to be more beefier. Hi, Dark Souls Master doesn't look like this. Mods like a burr. You parried fine last time, just some attacks don't count as parries, which is true, but his charge attack does have a parry. Those acts maybe parrying it is better to block when we noticed yesterday, potentially. You're busy right now, so you can't watch. Hopefully he'll be back later. That's okay, Calm. He's weak in this mode. You've been playing this on the Nintendo Switch and that actually looks pretty good. That's pretty cool. The soundtrack of the summer. Hi everyone. Everyone who just joined, hello, how y'all doing? You know, you're very surprised that Elden Ring Nightwing didn't have a recluse. Didn't have recluse, a desert sorcerer's outfit. Fair. I know I can parry that attack. I've done it last time. Last night, so I must parry that very consistently. Interesting. I can parry that one for sure too. There's two attacks I realized I can parry so far. So far his lunge attack and his like quick run one-handed swing. Music should be illegal on how calm it is. Nah, it's fine. Almost all attacks? No, not with the mods, Sinchi. I can parry. See why can't you bully them like you did Gwyn? I don't know, man. Bling bling blonde, yes. Yes. Everybody like for this guy? He's in hand? No. Don't like unless you actually like the content. Oh my god. I'm already at 3 S's. I haven't even taken it to the second phase yet. What's this mod? The main one is Age of Sunlight. Which ending of Soulsborne do you like the most? I like the ending, the bad ending for Demon Souls. That's pretty cool. Elden Ring Nightwing is finally coming out with duos. Yeah, I saw the trailer. Are you guys excited for Elden Ring duos? There we go. Do I just have to be more closer to him for that? That'll make sense. I might just reset here. I'm at 2 Estus. And the way I'm gonna I need to save as much Estus as I can for second phase. There's that grab attack. Yeah, he does have a grab attack. He can't parry that though. For some reason it seems the range of his sword is low. Maybe. Soulless Interface duped and Pimpon made you ascend. Me too. The fact they made a trailer made you bust out laughing. I agree with this, honestly. Hello, Brochacho. Hi, Em. Holy shit. Could you use Humanities as backup healing? I could use Humanities as backup healing. You don't understand how hard this mod is? Oh, you don't understand how hard is this mod? For the most part, it was actually pretty... It was more difficult than base Dark Souls 1. But it was also more challenging than base Dark Souls 1 at the same time. Lots of bosses got reworked and revisited with new movesets, new second phases and stuff like that. But they were still pretty easy to go through. It just took a few more attempts than you usually would. I think Gwyn is actually the hardest boss I've been struggling on for the whole part of this mod, actually. What was the second most boss I struggled on again? I don't remember. I think it was Manus, actually. Manus was the second most boss I struggled in. He had like a crazy second phase. I tried parrying that. Saddest boss in Dark Souls? Yeah. How much damage can you do using the Hornet Ring? Probably none because, riposte. You can't riposte him. Kill the sucker, I'll try. Parry dagger / B ring him. Parry dagger / B ring? The Hornet Ring? So this is Rogan, not the poor husk of a human in vanilla Dark Souls 1 that you bully with the parry. Yeah. Why does my Dark Souls look so good? Probably because of mods. Hornet, nah, it's okay. Doesn't Hornet Ring only activate if you actually get the riposte, like the animation? You can't get the riposte animation on Gwyn anymore. You can parry him, but you can only swing. So I don't think the Hornet Ring would be in effect for that, correct? You're goofing right now. Nice, Adam. Light attacks on the side orc or riposte. See, like I couldn't parry that attack. That should have been a parry. You did good on your first run, which is positive start. Yeah, like dodge light attack. No, I could dodge light attack. I was doing that on my last stream. But it wasn't good enough once he gets in the second phase. Because he has a crazy second phase. Okay, saw a video where someone used their fist to parry and riposte in an animation where the NPC was launched. Is that in base game with Hornet Ring? Unsure. I need a visual reference. You're gonna do your... Can you kill him with, can you kill him was weapon mod? Can't you katana him? Bleed in this game is alright if you get him bled enough. I tried doing bleed already. I did like at least 10 attacks and he just did not bleed. I think his resistance are higher in this mod. Gwyn's much stronger in this mod, at least. You like it? Yeah, it's pretty tough, I would say. But what you guys are recommending is like legit like valid tech if it was Dark Souls, base Dark Souls. I've noticed that this mod like kind of just changes a lot of that. What animal I do? Last time when I beat Dark Souls Remastered a few weeks ago on stream, Vanilla, I did just the good ending, so I guess I'll do the bad ending. Hi everyone, hi Doll. The MC was grabbed by the legs and thrown. Jesus. What exactly is stopping you from just baiting his slash and parry spamming? Even without riposte, you seem to stagger. That's what I'm trying to do. It's either that or just rolling. Idiot? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Try the weapon. I have to upgrade more weapons then. Finished the mod yesterday and honestly the bonfire just outside was a godsend because he died like 6 times. Nice. Bad ending is your favorite? Nice. What mod is this? Age of Sunlight. It's not fair that Gwyn is only a character in Dark Souls the one who's allowed to have facial hair. Fair, honestly. The good ending is where you link the flame. Yes, bro, bad ending isn't even the bad end. No, then it's gonna seek the fire. I guess that's one way to look at it. You know the soundtrack of Gwyn's boss fight is only played with white notes. It symbolizes Gwyn's resisting the darkness even in the song. That's pretty cool, I didn't know that. Gwyn in multiple games? Show me your weapons catalog after this attempt? Sure. My stats are gonna surprise you though. You're right, I could just, like, the other strat is just to, like, go on the side like this and just whack him all. 3 hits will stagger him. Is that the fluted armor from Demon Souls? Yes, it is. Don't the parry feels? No. Fuck it, just pants him. I'll never see it coming. Yeah, let me pants Gwyn real quick. Attack dodge strategy. Motherfucker. And don't lock on. No, lock on is... If I'm gonna do the dodge and roll, I think locking on is kind of crucial. You need to play Demon Souls, you have it, you just haven't played it. Play it. Free cam? Nah, I'm good, Sinchi. This is one boss I like to lock on to rather than free cam. You can do this, bro? Yeah, give me time. Bro, Gwyn's swords suck. It doesn't even have the flame and it does bad damage. Anyways, yeah, here, I'll just scroll through the catalog. Did you play the DLC? Yeah, I did all of it already. Hi, Kaneko. Man's got no eyelids. You don't think he's worried about pants? Play on how you want, Avarice. I'm gonna play how I want. Thanks for the positivity, guys. I'm gonna be here for a while. Hey, Umbasa. Feel your aura. Okay. What rings do I have? Hold on, I'm going through all the weapons first. Dragon was a pain? Yeah. Wait, why you got a membership? Someone gifted you a membership on my last stream, Kaneko. Alright, Sinchi, what do you recommend I do? What weapons should I level up here? Use your guys' strength. Guys, I'm not Goku. I'm not about his fucking spirit bomb. Fucking Gwyn over here. Morningstar, show you. Do I even have Morningstar? Yo, what's up? Hey, Armin. Did you get the Dragon Greatsword from the Ash Lake? That weapon does like 500 plus damage fully upgraded. I could, maybe. Beetle's farm our aura, become one with chat. Bro, in base Darks is when you had more of a struggle on Twinklein than you did at Gwyn. Fair. You beat him with Titanite Catchful? Nice. Use the power of the bonk. Do you have a decent build up? Guys. For everyone new to my stream. For this playthrough at least. I'm just gonna show you. I went through the whole game with these stats. Unga bunga. No, I wasn't ignoring you, Aaron. I read your other messages, just not your last two. Who's excited for Demon Souls, chat? Is Demon Souls winning right now, the poll? Is that why you're saying that? I went through the whole game with these stats, guys. Collect your ancestors, use the crate club. Yes, holy endurance. Yeah. If you think I'm crazy, fuck. You honestly should bare hand parry, recovery frames are shorter, use a fast weapon and tag him a few times and back off. That could actually be a viable strat. That's wild. Wait, no, it's actually a viable strat. Wait, is it different? Hold on. Let's see if it's any different from base with mod. Oh, that's just fucking... That's a... What's stopping you from chip damage him? I could. Okay, and let's... It's about the same, actually. Didn't know endurance was a source of damage in Dark Souls 1? It's not. But even you on level 356 something character, you don't have that much endurance. Yeah, I'm just a bit crazy. It's a little faster? Okay. Why can't I use parry dagger? For parrying? Sure. I could try this. As for a weapon... Bro wants to parry real bad. Okay, guys, quick notes about this. This overhaul mod makes parrying way less forgiving than base Dark Souls 1. Not only do most characters or bosses that you can parry become unparryable, except for a few attacks like Gwyn, but the parry window is very, very, very tight now with this mod. There's no forgiving frames anymore. I still like to challenge myself though. I'm a parry fiend, but and I was able to go through the whole game using just standard parry. But maybe parry dagger will be nice for the extra frames for Gwyn by itself. So I will give it a shot. Parry dagger is slower. It is slower. Bladder shield. Use Havel's great shield to parry. Become Havel. Should you donate? No. If you're gonna feel generous, Aaron, you should donate to a charity instead. What is this mod? It's called the Age of Sunlight. You can look at it yourself. I have it linked below in the description. I'll try this. I'll try this with just the Black Knight Greatsword and see how this goes. I can't jump his parry attack anymore. It just goes through. I'll try it again for you guys. It just like went through. I need to heal. You have enough endurance to use full howl set? Might as well become him. No, I don't actually. So the reason why I don't actually do this much endurance even in like base game. Usually I'll take endurance to like 40, maybe 50 max. This mod changes the way endurance works. It nerfs Havel's-Reen, it nerfs the Fap-Reen, and nerfs like equip load a bit. So you can't just like medium to fast roll with Havel's armor. Can you place through his attacks and just trade? Do you not see my health? The music for this boss is so unnecessary, and the boss arena doesn't fit him. I think it's fine. Where the fuck is Death Bro? He's the last soul you need. If you make him run towards you, he just has a thrust attack and a jump attack ready. Yeah. That's a grab attack. Grab attack is insta-death. YouTube M, you're back. Keep streaming, brother. Hey, Deck Dead. Welcome back. Mod makers are no longer goats. Made Havel and Fap-Reen suck. No, that's fine. You meant Seath? Oh, Seath is in the Duke's Archives. You have to get there. You get to Duke's Archives from Main Orlando. It's the left side. We can only see the corners of the health bar, so we can't see the sides. No, I have really low health. We can't see your health bar yet. 112 people, 17 likes. Oh, hello, 117 people. Yeah, his grab attack is insta-death for me. That grab is definitely mean, yeah. Use black magic, solid parry. Does it make the game harder? Yeah, definitely. Learning what's a job in real life. Graphic designer. YouTube Shorts views makes it hard to see health. I do have a mainstream if you guys want to look at that instead. There's a bonfire there. How did you miss that? Because it's a mod. Sorry, I died for reading chat. My bad, guys. Cat wishes to give box of strength. Thanks. Okay, there might be another method. So this mod also makes it so that the Boris helmet gives I think a 10 to 15% damage increase, physical damage increase. Makes me medium roll though. Let's see how much damage I do with it. To use Ungabunga style. Did Gwyn his own nameless game because he had a dragon mount? He did. Become strength build. I don't know how that didn't hit me. You think the Gwyn fight was the first theme designed for this game as the test run boss fight mechanics? I don't think that's fully true, but maybe I'm wrong. Parry and acts like a block even though it doesn't parry, you think? Yeah, exactly, bro. Skinnier than your great grandma. Bro. That wasn't a parry, unfortunately. Guys, I have 22 strength. I can't use bonk even if I wanted to. Soul Cinders you go, but Gwyn is really good too. That should have been a parry. Unfortunate. Attack dodge strategy is better than parry. The plin plin plon. Yeah. Plin plin plon. I got this. I'll try. There is a noticeable damage difference with the helmet on. Where you don't know if this is weird to say, but you have you have been on and off the toilet because you had 2 full milkshakes and it burns now. That's crazy. Am I too late? Or too early? It's back to sweet point. Yeah, no, if I do the roll strategy, I can just roll behind him. Like, I could just do this instead. And he gets staggered after 3 hits too. You guys haven't seen his second phase yet though. Like, this is just the first phase. Hey Seth, are you willing to wait until we can do that together? Okay. Use the power of Gooning to transfer the Giant Crusher to you. Do bosses have poise meter in this game? I think so. Here, I'll try the roll strategy. To show you guys. Roll strategy does work really well, don't get me wrong. Kick his butt, I'll try. There's also perfect blocking in this game, so... Ultra Instinct, I'll try. You torture yourself by eating a lot of ice cream and drinking milk. You might be a masochist, but milk is so good. That's crazy talk. I got this, I'll try. I'm glad that's staggered, honestly. Okay, I know I'm doing better now, guys, but just wait. Now he has a second phase. Now he's gonna go crazy mode. This is why I was looking at parrying instead, because the second phase just can insta kill me if I get hit once. Glad he grabbed there, honestly, so I could heal. Because like in base Dark Souls 1, I would just parry Gwyn to death, because you can parry like pretty much 90% of his attacks. But this, I can't parry him at all. Crazy mod, your ass, just focus. No. It is... Gwyn Prime, yes. Roll to him while him jumps, and you can stay away. Behind noise. Ouch. Maybe. He's gonna jump to me. Oh no, he's gonna do fastest lightning attack. You ever play Demon Souls PS3 version? Yeah, I already have done that. I have a poll right now for people to vote my next playthrough after this mod. And I have a couple of Demon Souls mods on there. Bro, just come over to me. You got that let me solo me build? That's why his sword range is low. What the hell? He has a third phase? This is new to me. I've never seen this before. He has a fucking third phase? You know, multitasking like a meh, like a muh. Gwyn Prime, Lord of Cinder, Ultra Collapse boss. Okay, I've never seen this third phase before. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what this third phase adds. No! That's an explosion! What is going on? Oh my gosh! I thought it was an explosion. You're fighting this prime form? Yeah, third phase adds fear. Holy shit. This is the best I've ever done, though. Totally joking, brother. Nah, you're fine on me. You got this? You believe me? Thanks. Jesus Christ, your patience is so admirable. Thank you. Judgment. Holy shit. Get good? Yeah, it is just to get good, honestly. That lightning attack is so fast. Holy shit. Now strength befits the crown. I'm gonna get hit by that. Holy shit, that is pretty much instant death for me. Mark of a True Lord. It's like fighting Dragonkin. You are invincible, I'm not invincible. Try praying. Holy shit, that missed, bro. If you don't get his weapon, you're gonna crash out for me. You're I'm your favorite streamer and always be your favorite streamer. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that. Don't parry, I'm not gonna try and parry. What is this mod? Age of Fire. 5 more hits? Maybe. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that would go through the pillar. W stone blocked lightning. True. Lock in dude finishes. I'm trying. Shit. Oh, he did the fucking the fire. Oh. I rode backwards. Don't reach chat lock in. I was doing pretty decent. Even if I wasn't reading chat, I would have rolled backwards anyways. I didn't know he was gonna do the fire attack. Alright, we go back in. This guy's insane. Thanks. Try Forge's weapon after this. Attack on second hit easy. Easy to recognize. No, Wily. 90% of his attacks aren't parryable anymore with this mod. Do you watch anime? Yeah. Was your favorite final boss in FromSoft games? Final boss? I don't know, I like all of them to be honest, except for Dark Souls 2. Fire Assistant Shield will do wonders on this fight. Maybe, but also I'm two-handing, so... Honestly, having fire resist is not going to do much for me. What kind? Ones with like good storytelling. Spray swing attack, it's easy, no diff. Mod does make a diff, Trevor. Isekais? No, I can't stand isekais, bro. There's very few isekais that I've actually enjoyed watching. Rolls running of mid-roll is better for this particular scenario, so you're not rolling out of range of him. Maybe. Roll to him when he jumps and roll to left according to a sword trajectory. Okay. I can perfect block though. Perfect block exists. Thank you, Trevor. Would physical defense work better than fire instead? Nah, he just does too much damage. 3 hits. Damn it. I got greedy. Attack on Titan is perfect. I wouldn't call it perfect, but it does have pretty good storytelling. High conquest. Soul Cinder feels like someone watching Naruto and thought, let's make a mod out of this. True. Roll into a roll or left. I'll try. I digital dungeons. Why not just parry him? Because the mod makes it different. I can't just parry him to death. His jump attack that he's about to do right here, you can't parry that. Or his initial one either. You eat kids? That's crazy. Roll 2 times left, right, accordingly to sword trajectory. What other Souls games do you play? I've played all of them. You're happy? Nah, you're fine. Lock in. I am. Can you tell me any steps to Radic on an Elden Beast? Get good. Honestly, I can't. Parry turns into a block again. It might be useful if done right, but probably better if perfect block. Yeah. Better spray him, Gwyn. No, you can't with the mod. Intensity for your rival. Hey, Conquest. About to start the run in Dark Souls 1. Can you give some tips? Just do whatever you want. Pyromancy is good. Sorcery is good. Physical weapons are good. The Absorbent Greatsword, it does good damage. Most weapons have been reworked to not be crazy damage anymore. You ever played Skyrim? Nah, I'm not into Elder Scrolls. Beautiful fight, true. Everything that gives you fire resist, probably. Oh, so you give him tips and tell him to tell you to get good. Aaron Yeager, get good. I don't have Elden Ring mentality right now, which is why I can't like give you actual tips right now. For Elden Ring, I kind of just kept trying and trying. Hey Blue, how many bosses are resistant to fire if you do pyromancy? Probably just the Lost Izalith bosses, where you wish Gwyn would hold you close, like he does the first flame. Do you get his outfit in the crown? I'm not sure. The runes have been worked. It might be worth wearing in this mod. How's the fight been going so far? I had my closest attempts yet just a while ago. He was like 4 hits away from death. He has a 3rd phase. He's crazy. Try doing a stamina? I don't have it, unfortunately. The Chlorantherine? Who's a better caretaker, Gwyn or Gale? Gwyn is a better caretaker. Gale is just an insane fight. I can look to see how to get the Chlorantherine. Let's see, Age of Sunlight, rings. Well, you have bonk mentality in it, so you're gonna start Unga Bunga level of intelligence. That's fair. Let's see. Well, let's see. Chlorantherine. These are new rings. Vanilla rings. Chlorantherine. Where? There it is. Damn, there's no info on the Chlorantherine on the wiki for this mod. That's unfortunate. But our shield has 100% block. No, all shields have only go to 90% with this mod. Unfortunately, Gwyn is very easy to parry. No, not with this mod. Your goat Gale is basically the painter's granddad. Your goat is always nice. Should you try Dark Souls Trilogy? Like, is it worth buying? I'd say it's worth a shot. If you don't like it, you can always refund it, I guess. I clicked that roll button like 3 seconds ago. What do you think about the Bloodborne healing system? I think it's really cool. Use your best armor with max defense and poise. No, I cannot trade blows with this guy. I have basically no health. Dark Souls 2 Scholar first and is goated. Yeah. With mods at least, it's goated. Staying his back, that's what I've been doing, homie. You're glazing Gale like a donut, but do you care? No. That's okay. Glaze Gale. Gale's sick. You don't know Gale, but you do you. He's from Dark Souls 3 DLC. But you don't see farming for a main healing item as entertaining anyway. I didn't say it was entertaining. You'll see full health, only leveled endurance, yeah. When powered by green. The Raw Dog Scholar, the first in the original Xbox One. Nice. These bosses leveled up their stamina to level in infinity. True. Damn. Are there any dragon bosses in Dark Souls 1? Yeah, there is. There's the DLC, Black Dragon Calamite. I'm getting greedy again. No, I'm just mistiming. I'm taking off the parry dagger. Let's see, what could I mean, I cannot trade blows with him. I have no health. What is his boss's name again? The one that I'm fighting right now? Gwyn. What is the best dragon in your opinion? I mean, the dragons I like the most are Calamite, Sin from Dark Souls 2, Midir from Dark Souls 3, And then I know there's Bale from Elden Ring. I haven't fought him yet. I haven't done Elden Ring DLC, so I'd probably say the Red Lightning Dragon from Elden Ring from doing Fia's questline. Or at, whatever you call it. Do you have any consumables that boost endurance recovery? I actually probably do. Do you have any other armor that boosts strength? No, not only makes this armor that boosts strength. Curse you, Bale! Yeah, I don't know the Bale lore. The Dragon Fortis Axe, yeah. He was pretty cool. Damn, I think he was gonna do that third attack. Damn, I had such a good attempt too. Bale fought Plasudisex. Am I even saying that right? That's pretty cool. You hereby vow. That is why he's so crippled. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Gwyn's weak to fire. Wait, that's kind of funny. Here, I will do this. Sup y'all? Hey Kenny. High incapacitated. I can only use one of these? That's crazy work. Bale fled to the Archdragon Peak. Damn. It's always the attempt you tend to fail that you succeed on. Fair. Bale's one of the ancient dragons who fought the Elden Lord Plasudisex. And Plasudisex messed him up real bad. Really badass dragon though. Nice. With Egon falling right after him. Honestly, it's a meme that most games make fire enemies weak to fire, but maybe hotter the flame, the more it burns, probably. We saw art where the Mimic had boobs and was stored with the mouth. Shit must be uncomfortable for a Mimic. I would cry. Is the blocking thing a mod? Yeah, perfect blocking is a mod. Pretty cool mod. Oh. Get staggered? Come on, let's get the stream to 100 likes, everybody. Nah. Only like if you enjoy the content. Stand ready for your rival worm. Hi, Ophelia. Bale tore off 3 of Plasudisex head and bit off a pair of his wings. That's how powerful he is. That's pretty cool. You had to use cheat engine to actually enjoy Dark Souls. Rage quit too many times. That's crazy, Donald. Just popped in to say hi. You're gonna go watch a movie tonight. You think? So good luck, bro. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it. How do you arrive at the perfect time? I don't know, Reaper. How can you be a pro like me in Souls? You think I'm a pro? Do you see how much I'm dying, bro? Music needs to be turned up for the fight. We need to hear the plin plin plans. Forfeit your mortal possessions to avarice. Forfeit your life. Forfeit your mods. Be pro in Souls is you gotta get good. Fair. Was the Dark Souls 2 dragon in the DLC? Sin? Yeah, Sin's DLC. He's in like the ancient city or whatever. Do you ever want any more Elden Ring or Bloodborne lore from you? You're always free to drop them if you want. As long as you're not consuming the whole chat with it. So what's the plan when you defeat him? Are you ending stream or doing New Game Plus? Probably ending stream. Don't judge you. I'm not judging. I just said that's crazy. Let's get streamed to 0 likes. JK, no bad vibes. Nah, you're fine. Bro, does your character want a cheeseburger? Probably. So many people in chat. Whoa. What's up, Evers? Hey, mama. Well, Plasudisex tore off Bale's wings, his leg, arms. Lore accurate, Plasudisex is much more powerful in his prime than Bale in his prime. Nice. This game's name, Sen, Gwynson, or Faram? No, it's like, it's neither. The Sucking City Dragon? Yeah, Sin. Odion is a horny god who banes chicks every night in Bloodborne. Fair. Friday night chat is wilding. Yeah, you made it 32 likes. Oh, thanks, guys. Was such a shit fight. What, the Sin? I mean, he does fly around a lot. I think he's fine, though. Nameless King of Scarehold? Sure. He's a nameless king. You never even found a theory on what his name is. There's actually theories. How many games have you finished on Souls games? Way too many to count, unfortunately. Bram is one of the Order of the Knights who follow the Nameless King. Yes. Yeah, Bram was not his name. There's Elden Ring lore that gives hints to what Nameless King's name could be. I always forget what it is though. His name is John Nameless, true. The only build for you is the build that turns men into pancakes, true. Do you know the Nameless King is Gwyn? Yeah, Gwyn, there we go. Gwyn is the suspected name for Nameless King. Smite the Lord Cinder. Do you play this? You play this game pretty great. It's like you know what to do in every time. Gwyn's theme might be top 3 Soulsborne themes, probably. Is your character level 1? No. He's over 900 years old. His true name is Baby No Money. I'm not Baby No Money. You respect Bale very much. As ancient dragons take previous Elden Lords who attain power as absolute badass in your opinion. Nice. Becca, this is a modded version. Yeah, this is modded. What's the death counter? Too high. Your character looks like you before breakfast. Fair. Now you name this King Avarice? Yeah, I know, encapsulated. Damn. I went for the 3rd hit because it would have staggered him. He is the oldest son of Gwyn? Yeah, Gwyn. You wonder if Gwyn had a lot of lovers, even men, because you're pretty sure he inspired by Zeus or whatever his name is spelled? Maybe. What do you think about the Frenzy Flame ending? Pretty cool. Dark Souls names are wild too. You have people named like Dortham, the destroyer of babies, and then something like Bob, the maker of waffles. Why is Gwyn not being parried? His mods making him unparryable for the most part. Love the cat in the box, it's so cute, true. Geralt, Fear of Woman. He's parryable, just like only 2 of his attacks have been parryable so far, and it's not worth baiting out. Not bad though, you're gonna kill him this time? No, I'm gonna be on this mod. I'm gonna be on this boss for a few hours. Yeah, there's a lot. There's like 12,000 changes with this mod, guys. Mod in the description below. It's Age of Sunlight. Any tips for Godfrey? Not that I can think of right now. You hit subscribe button and hit that bell. Bro, chill out. Do you think the painter could have had to actually create a new world that knows peace? Maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Frenzy Flame ending and the Age of Stars ending are the only 2 that appeal to you? Fair. Duskborn ending only had a few dialogues exchanged. Duskborn? That game isn't even out yet. Using keyboard or mouse? Nah, I'm using the controller. Not Duskblood. Be ending in Duskborn. Oh, Duskborn, not Duskblood. My bad, I misunderstood. I wish Gwyn would abandon you like Nameless King. Bro, you wish Gale had a better fate. Defaulting of Elden Ring is mid. Sure. Want a game where you just random NPC in Souls games and the final boss is the main character? That'd be pretty funny. Damn, I got perfect blocks before I rolled every time. The only different endings are the Age of Stars and Frenzy Flame. Dark Souls 3, what about Dark Souls 3? And that's how it should be with the controller. Keyboard and mouse is so uncomfortable. It's honestly preference. I know people who play Dark Souls and Elden Ring with keyboard and mouse, and they're still just as good as a controller player, so... But I do agree, these games are built for controller, not keyboard and mouse, but it's still workable. You love getting fisted? Nice. Night Parry, Gojo Imager, fair. You're getting there slowly but surely, yeah. Wilder from Night Rain is in his own ending actually becomes Hilster. Yeah. To save his sister. Bloodborne boss, Orphan Cost was Nightmare. I struggled with a lot of the Bloodborne bosses when I first played that. Don't remember most of them anymore, it's been so long. Your character looks like a stick. Yeah, he is a stick. Beef jerky. He's almost in the second phase. Maybe put on the gold helmet set or the fire damage from the Undead Lord. Nah, I'm wearing the boar helmet because the boar helmet in this mod increases my physical damage by like 10 or 15%. And I started to make modder a twink, goated redditor. Over the cost, gave you PTSD and fear babies with meat sticks. You never really struggled with Orphan of Cost, but Lady Maria tore you. Yeah, Lady Maria is another difficult one. I remember her for sure. You know why, but Dark Souls 3, you died a lot of times in Road to Sacrifices. You had a really bad time with the 2 NPCs too, fair enough. Speaking of Night Rain, you haven't seen any Dark Souls bosses. Was you lied to? No, it's Night 1 and Night 2 bosses where you can get Dark Souls bosses, and generally the enemies that spawn on Night 1 and Night 2 tell you what bosses there are. There's Centipede Demon and Gaping Dragon, Dancers, Nameless Keen, Smelter Demon, Freya, Ducrea. What's my favorite boss theme? I have a few. You know the lore of Fishing Hamlet? No. Nameless Keen is a Night Rain? Yeah, he is. Your character is suffering from malnutrition, but doesn't give up the fight. True. Additionally, named your character George Destroyer of Calories. Found Orphan of Cost easy, but had some serious problems with Lawrence. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. I'd say they're all difficult bosses, subjectively. Oh, thank goodness no one saw the message. You just broke this boss's ankles. Thanks. Well, now he's in second phase, so... You know. Look at this guy going crazy. He's already doing lightning. Chill out, homie. Third hit. Thanks for the follow, Yun Swoosh. Yun Swoosh. Swoosh. What did gaming teens say? Spill the beans. Only appealing thing about the last fight is basically the song. Oh, this is a cool boss fight with the mod at least, but I agree, base game. Imagine Lady Orphan and Maria appearing in Night Rain and the internet would go crazy. We would never get that though, because Sony. This sword looks like you if you ate anything spicier than mild salsa. Very close, lock in. I am getting closer. He's not in third phase yet though. His third phase is crazy. You're not spilling the beans? Fuck. You said you think you might like a man? Nice. Did he sword extend? He must be showing him flames. Lock in. Hey, don't scream at me. You're gonna make me anxious. The principal of Berg with Academy sent the hunters to exterminate the corpse of Koss and kill its baby. That's crazy. What about the fourth phase? There's no fourth phase, only third. Bro has 3 phases? Yeah. Bro, what new game am I on? New game 0. I perfect blocked that, but still did a fair amount of damage. Almost there, patience, yeah. There's no fourth phase, yeah, no fourth phase. Wait, he has 3 phases with this mod, yeah. He just entered second phase a while ago. This Gwyn's dick get bigger like his sword does. Crazy. Bro's like Lady Breed just keeps coming back, yeah. You just beat the ever-living fuck out of your hog, bro. Maybe his HP is just his patience bar. Maybe. The mods I'm using, it's Age of Sunlight. And a bunch of other mods. They're linked in the description below. Gwyn boss fight, let's go, yeah. His dick has a phase too. Chill out, homie. What are you trying to do? Beat him? I'm taking my time. If you have a problem with patience, then this ain't the place for you. Yeah, who wants to name his character George Destroyer of Calories? Chill. Fuck, that's gonna hit. Thanks for grabbing. Doing good, lad? Thanks. It's an attack. Fuck. Thanks for grabbing. Well, you went back and came back to the cosplaying boar dude from Demon Slayer. Nah, it's because it gives me 10% or 15% damage boost. That's why I'm wearing the helmet. fuck? You ever have a shit so good you fish it out from the toilet? No, that's crazy. The run comes to an end. That hits? Unfortunate. You ever see the show The Bear? Yeah, it's so good. You get ready for the new season? What? I went to roll. You would explode. That's crazy, incapacitated. 109 viewers, good job. Oh, thanks. Hello, 109 viewers. Watch me get decimated by Gwyn a million times. Wouldn't have had it like, man. Bro, chill out. Lady Maria committed suicide. Crazy. Garth Havers become over the dark side. Sound of those footsteps are terrifying. Yeah, they are. Maybe no money? Nah, I'm a twin brother. Oh no 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 no! Oh Jesus Christ. Nobody gets killed by Gwyn. I get killed by Gwyn. You not see how cracked out he is, bro? Show him the Dark Lord. This is the closest I've gotten. He's like 5 hits away from death, probably. Maybe 2 if I can get a heavy attack. Yo, I fucking did it. Holy shit. Oh. Holy shit. Guys, this is my build. I beat Gwyn with this fucking setup, alright? Try calling Gwyn easy with this setup, with this mod. Then you can shit talk me, alright? Okay? Alright? Okay, guys? Oh, thank you for the positivity, guys. What's my favorite boss weapon in a Souls game? I don't know, there's a lot of good ones. 3 cheers for Avarice, thanks. You said we were gonna be here for hours, but it's barely been an hour. I thought it would take longer. Game over, please insert credits. GG, you did good, thanks. Imperial March plays the background, Age of Sunlight. So that's why your damage sucked this entire time? Yeah. I'm your true Dark Lord with the fucking Dark Bro. So level 1 Gwyn coming up. Do Dark Lord ending? Yeah. But you had 0 resistance, LOL. Sneeze would have had you in the ICU. Elden Ring Unfair Mode next. Nah, if you guys like my content, GG, thanks. Yeah, I was. I stopped reading some of the messages, but I still read what I could. Why you never tell you to shut up? Because you weren't being toxic, Ophelia. You weren't being negative. With Alphys Wild. Imagine Brapton and Calf looking at him like this is our lord. Is this the bad ending? Yeah. Dark Souls 3 last boss arena is beautiful. Yeah. Naked man wearing big head leaves cave after beating an old man to death. Now that's a Florida head life. You ever heard one? That's it? Yeah, that's it. Now what? L ending? Crazy. What does this do? Break to boost the abilities of enemies, strength of enemies. Oh, this just makes the game more difficult. Jesus. Demon Souls time? Too short. Alright, before I read any more comments, guys, if you enjoy the content that you're watching at all, and you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. I started streaming about a month ago. Every time I end the playthrough, I have a poll for what I'm interested in playing next for you guys to vote on. I started this poll yesterday because I figured I'd be beating this game, this mod eventually. So if you would like to vote, you can go to my channel, go to my post, and vote for what game I should play next on the 4 choices I have given, if you're interested. 2 are Demon Souls mods, 2 are Dark Souls 3 mods. Am I able to end stream? No, I can keep playing a bit, honestly. That is the end of this playthrough. Whatever wins next, I will play. But yeah, you voted, forgot what you voted for, but you voted because you don't know those Dark Souls. Fair. You're new to the channel, you like my vibe, young man. Thanks. Let's see. What was that? Is that in this one? You can go. Oh, no, not like that. You can be that. Live stream the voted game today. Not today, because I still have to set up the mods. But whatever game, whatever mod or game wins the overall vote, I will play next on stream. What's up, brother? What's up, Keegan? Have you ever tried just to play a normal Souls game with no mods? Yeah, I've beaten vanilla Souls games a million times, except for Dark Souls 2. But then recently, as you saw Bonk Boy, I did 3 Dark Souls playthroughs back to back to back. So where do you vote? It's on my channel in the post category. That's where you would go. What do the mods do for the poll? I have them all linked if you like to read, because all the mods do way too many things for me to know. They're all just like a to keep it short and simple, all the mods are just overhaul mods. They change a lot of things for the game. If you want to see what they change, I have them all linked in the posts for where you would vote, so you can see. Too soon democracy, people vote. Alright. We are gonna go back to the Fluted Knight set though. And we'll just check out some of the new game stuff. Play Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong is actually on the list. So where's my phone? So I've gotten a lot of viewers who have asked me to play Set and Set game multiple times. So they will be added in a future poll. But I will read out the list that I have made from all the games that people have been asking me to play in the future. All future games that could be in a future potential poll for you guys to vote on is Another Crab's Treasure, Wu Chain Fallen Feathers, Neo 1 and 2, Liza P, Mortal Shell, and then Black Myth Wukong are the games that I've been asked to play the most out of Souls games. You beat the game 3 times, it will guide me. Thanks. Yeah, you caught the end of the stream? Yeah, thanks, guys. Wait, is that modded armor or not? Yeah, it's modded. This is a Demon Souls armor. Everyone who joined, though, to watch me beat modded Gwyn at my crazy, silly, dumbass build, appreciate it. 80 endurance is crazy, and not leveling anything else is kind of crazy. You're downloading Spider-Man 2 right now, you need something different because you're Souls and a Souls-like addict? Fair. Peak game, not gonna lie, true. Play Hitman as well? No, Hitman definitely doesn't interest me. If you have Souls-like recommendations for me to play, I'll definitely give those a shot, probably at some time. Sorry, Everest, but Mage seems like the only fun way to play Demon Souls. That's fine, Ophelia. If that's how you like to play the game, then that's how you like to play it. As long as you're able to enjoy it with at least a build. You know what I mean? Where Dark Souls Remastered is so underrated. Dark Souls 1 is underrated. Have you played Liza P? No. It's in the future poll list of to be voted on. DLC just released? True. Overture? Yeah. This is correct. Whoops. There's no wrong way to play Dark Souls, yeah. And you red-haired hot chick? Nice. Like for this guy, I don't lock on. I was autopiloting for a second. What's my favorite starter class? So, my favorite starter class is Knight, and that's because it's kind of become tradition for me. I started Demon Souls back when I was 9, and the Knight class was the first class because the Fluted Knight set looked really cool. And ever since then, from 9 to now, it's always been tradition for me to just play with Knight class for every new Souls game. I've done pretty much like a lot of different builds that you can do. You cannot parry this guy. Don't tell me to parry him. Check out the jiggle physics for what? Easy clap, yeah. Why not? I can't parry him. No one's on a message, thank goodness. Bro, why do you keep saying the craziest stuff, gaming scene? You guys are crazy with it. Yeah, I'm not seeing what Tina's saying. Bro, what's your favorite boss out of all the Souls games? I don't have a single favorite boss. I have a lot of favorite bosses that I like from the Souls series. You're watching Attack on Titan right now, season 3. Nice, how are you liking it? You have over 10 plus years of playing Souls games, you can tell by the way you play it. Yeah, thank you. It wasn't really until recently that I knew just how long I was playing year-wise. I know that overall I have about 10,000-ish hours on the Soul series total, but not the years. So it wasn't until like a week or two ago, a viewer and I were talking about it, and I realized I've been playing like Souls games for like 17 years. Kind of crazy. Bed of Chaos, best boss. I 100% agree. Bed of Chaos is an insanely good boss. Who would win in the face-off, Artorias of the Abyss or the Abyss Watchers? Probably the Artorias. The only thing the Abyss Watchers has going for them are numbers. You can't parry Artorias, but you can parry the Abyss Watchers and backstab them. Therefore, Artorias wins. Bed of Chaos is the worst boss ever? Nah, don't worry, it's the best cop. Don't be modest, you're goated. Thanks. Don't worry, team, you don't promise on your Malkuth build. In Library of Ruina. Nice. So, I could do new game for this mod in the future, because there is a lot of stuff that I missed out on this playthrough. I missed out. So when I was going through the wiki, the Age of Sunlight wiki, which by the way, the Age of Sunlight wiki does not have like most of the stuff that the game changes or adds, which sucks. Love the LG Fluted set, me too. But I do know I missed out on a lot of weapons in definitely like sorcery and pyromancy gameplay. Okay, if I between all the Dark Souls protagonists, who's winning? Probably the Ashen one. Beat Dark Souls 1 again, you'll donate $100. But nah, I don't run by money unless it's for charity, so I'm good. I'm just here to have fun and chill. If you enjoy my content though, I look forward to seeing you in the future. But whatever game wins the poll is what I'll stream next. Bro, you're gonna feed my character to the cats? Thanks. I will let you guys know for anyone who's interested in my streaming schedule. I stream Monday through Friday. As for what time, if I'm not too busy, then usually I like to start between noon to afternoon and then around nighttime. Although if it's a really busy day, then I'll start around 6 p.m, maybe latest like 9 p.m, and around midnight to early morning. Saturday and Sunday are like 50-50 if I stream or not. Those are my days to kind of touch grass and whatnot. But if I am still have free time towards the end of the day, then I'll typically still stream. I will say for this weekend, Sunday, I will most definitely not be streaming. But Saturday is a 50-50, I'm not sure. But ever seafooded Q&A stream for real. Cute. Am I really at the point where I need to do a Q&A stream? How would one effectively do a Q&A stream where it's not just a bunch of silly questions? How's this for a Sith name? Darth Avarice, Bane of Bosses? I don't know, that sounds pretty silly. Glad you found me. This is chill content. You're glad you get to see these mods because your computer can't run the Souls game, so it's fun to see them in action. Oh, I appreciate it, honestly. Enjoy your stay, Psycho Steve. Dark Souls 1 protagonist has killed literal gods, but the Ashen one was brought back from the dead with the expectation to kill godlike beings. Exactly. I don't know, Aaron. Who is Mog? Oh, Mog! The Dynasty guy. Dynasty guy? He's a cool guy. You should finish Elden Ring DLC. Elden Ring DLC is when my friends are available, because they want to play it with me. However, is it true you own 100 cats and 100 dogs? No. I own 3 cats and 1 bird. Or if you're gonna go back to school. Does school start next Friday for everyone here in the US? You poor souls, good luck. Just you, bro? Are you homeschooled? What type of bird do you own? I have a lovebird. Her name is Yuki. Tarnish killed Placidusex. A being beyond time, Elden Beast, and Outer God. You can't argue with that. True. I never realized how stiff Dark Souls 1 is. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls, I guess, are more... It's like the classic Souls combat. I wouldn't say it's stiff, but it's definitely not as fluent as like Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3. Don't your cats want to get at Yuki? No, they managed to kind of live in peace together for the most part. Just one lovebird, or does she have a friend? Just one lovebird. She's my partner's she is my partner's and I companion. Hey Avarice, how we doing? Hey Space Knight, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Also, hey Carissa, you have a membership now, thanks to one of our generous gifters. Yeah, you think you just got used to the new games? Fair. You were apparently gifted a membership? Yes, you were. Yesterday's stream was crazy. We got like 30, we got some really cool viewers that gifted 30 random memberships. How is your cats and bird? They're doing good. You see that? Many thanks to them. New? Yeah. Thank you for all the gifted memberships from everyone who gave that yesterday if you're here. You guys are chads. What's up, Aaron? Which armor is this? It's the Fluted Knight set from Demon Souls. Why? Why do I think Mog is a cool guy? Because he is. We wish Sister Freed would choke with you with her scythe. Chill out, bro. So yeah, this is like, I beat the game. I'm just kind of like playing now and just gonna chat with you guys for a while. But I'm not gonna beat this run through. I'm just going to kind of play and chill, go through my time, just talk to all of you guys. So if you guys just want to chill, watch some chill Dark Souls gameplay and talk to me, then I'll be here for a few more hours longer. Same character? Yes. All the Souls protagonists could jump the good hunter. And the hunter would still win in Bloodborne. You literally kill gods like you're coving Kratos after you caught off work. Nice. 90 millennia thick thighs. Oh my lord. But for everyone who has been watching me these past few streams or the beginner's playthrough, this was my Dark Souls 1 Age of Sunlight playthrough, and I rate it 9 out of 10. Some changes that I think were a bit silly, like nerfing Havel's-Reen and Fap-Reen, making shields not have 100% block. Otherwise, really cool mod. I really liked it. You can't beat Millennia if you only play with one hand. I think that's fair. That dragon would have given you a jump scare, no lie. Fair. Most annoying Dark Souls 1 boss. The most annoying Dark Souls 1 boss. Most annoying Dark Souls 1 boss. I guess Bed of Chaos is the most annoying. Or the Rotussi and the Makussi are enticing you. You might be Radahn. Chill, bro. For you, it's Sith. How come? If you just stay underneath Sith Sif, he'll be fine. You're having a bad day, then you tune into my stream. The good vibes have cheered you up. I'm glad. Nicola's a boy, bro. Who's the hardest in Dark Souls 1? I would say probably Manus. Just base game. Base game Manus is probably the most difficult boss. Why Sif, bro? She's best girl. Is Sif a girl? I thought Sif was a guy. I might be wrong. You have conflicted feelings about Quelaag? Crazy. Just because of the thigh gaps and you can't hit her. Fair. You subbed? Oh, thanks, Donald. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow, homie. Mikola's a dude, even better. Sif is a girl? I never knew that. You don't seem to understand that the great ones don't even scale closely to Elden Ring demigods like Radahn. Radahn is sick. What is your favorite boss out of all the Souls games? I don't have a single favorite boss. I like a lot. I think a lot of the bosses from each Souls games are pretty cool. Like for Dark Souls 1, I like Gwyn, I like Sif, I like Artorias, I like Manus. I like the base Asylum Demon, not all the clones. I like Nido. I like Ornstein and Smo. Every time with Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 I think has the least amount of bosses that I like. Do you dislike Dark Souls like everybody claims to? Well, I recently on stream these past couple weeks did 3 Dark Souls 2 playthrough, back to back. One base like vanilla, one modded with the Bear of the Curse, and one modded with the Seekers of Fire. Base Dark Souls 2 I rate a 6 out of 10, and it's a good game, but it is my least favorite Souls game. But it's a good game, if that makes sense. With the Bear of the Curse mod, really liked it. Really nice quality of life mods. Really liked that. With the Seeker of Fire, that like did a complete overhaul of everything. Really like that too. So if you were to ask me, do I like base Dark Souls 2? Yesence. It's a really good game, not my favorite Souls game. With the mods, brings it up to at least like an 8 for me. But I do like Dark Souls 2 overall. Yes. Do I like Blue Symmetra Demon? My favorite bosses from Dark Souls 2 would be Red and Blue Symmetra Demon, Ivory Keen, Fume Knight, Mirror Knight, and Alan. Do you know about Iran? No, I don't. Dark Souls 2 has some cool bosses. Not as cool as all the other Souls games in my opinion. Dark Souls 3, there's so many cool bosses in Dark Souls 3. Vort, Dancers, fucking Soul Cinder, Twin Princes. I like a lot of the bosses from Dark Souls 3, honestly. What is the Knights, Smo, and someone? Ornstein and Smo. You ran these knots across my face. Damn, I got yeeted. Why do you have Food of Night set in Dark Souls 1? It's a mod. Why is Celebrant's Rib Break in Elden Ring a spear? It would be so good as a halberd. That's a great question. I don't know. They are in one, right? The Food of Night set? No. Also, you looked at a video of OG Demon Souls and you see what you mean. The OG Demon Souls did look better in your opinion. Yo, I'm glad you agree, Ophelia. Best bosses in the games are just dudes in armor. True. And I'm not gonna lie, I like most of the Elden Ring bosses too. I know some people say there's only 1 or 2 good bosses in Elden Ring. Guys, I think a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring are sick. Personally. I don't know why there's so many haters for these games with like bosses. Like the Casio set, most in Elden Ring. What's the Casio set, bro? What Armisen is being referenced to Casio? What's the name of the mod? Age of Sunlight. Sorry for the late response. Can you give me your account so you can meet the Blue Symmetra Demon for you? No, bro. Okay, good. The Fluted Armor in Dark Souls 1. Mods. Gods can do a best boss for real. It is a cool boss. Demon Souls still asked, but you agree with me? Thank you. I appreciate that. The Lionel set? No way. That's crazy talk. You know what else? Gaming, you're going crazy. Favorite bosses in Elden Ring: Ricard, Godfrey, Malekith, Melania. You love but hater, Radabeast. I like Margaret too. Margaret is sick. Margaret is awesome. Get good. You should do an Elden Ring. true. I think I relieved you could touch the sky. Personally, Dark Souls 3 over Elden Ring, and that's fine. Morgott and Mog too. Yeah, Morgott and Mog are pretty cool. Undeadburg again. I beat the game, Jinx! Oh, I couldn't roll through that. I beat the game, Jinx. The playthrough is over. I'm just gonna stream for a few hours longer, talk to chat, kind of have fun, and chill. So yeah, you're welcome to talk and chill and all that. Also, let's see. Yo, hey, it's Baby No Money. Hi. Yes, it's me, Baby No Money. Who the fuck attacked me? Baby No Money. Any advice? That's crazy talk. Alright. You want to get freaky with Dark Wraith? That's also crazy talk. What the hell? You're back, your phone died? Welcome back. New Game Plus? This is New Game Plus, but not fully. You have an aneurysm trying to 100% this shitty Spyro game? I'm sorry for your loss, Jinx. Do you know the Imperiums for Elden Ring are racist? I did not know. Banner mods, I did. Move your camera? Why should I move my camera? What do you miss? Nothing, just talking to viewers. What does this mod add? It's a complete overhaul. It's like, it has 12,000 plus changes. I can't tell you everything. But it adds, it revisits bosses and makes them more cool, gives them new movesets, second phases, stuff like that. Cool PC, thanks. New weapons with custom movesets, reworked weapons, reworked rings, new rings. It adds a lot. The only boss you really enjoyed in Shadow of the Erdtree was Putrescent Knight. I haven't played Shadow of the Erdtree yet, so I don't know. You want so bad to play Dark Souls 1, but your laptop can only run Dark Souls 2? That's crazy. Nice HUD? What do you mean? America herself locked up her own children under this capital and servers, Mog and Morgott, because they were omens. Damn. You want the Dark Wraith, the soul-sucking sloppy toppy? Chill out, team. You should be able to run Dark Souls 1. Any top mods you installed there? I mean emo mods? No. Nice, what is your favorite addition within this mod? Definitely the bosses. A lot of the bosses got really cool movesets. New movesets, new moves, second phases that really make them feel more finished. So it looks nice, like the colors and stuff. Ah, thanks. Me too, I like it. You should flood the land with black phantoms for funsies. I'd have to like... I don't think I can do that with this mod. No bro, the Dark Souls 1 has bad optimization, so Dark Souls is easier for bad PC. What? Dark Souls 2 has bad optimizations. Bro, I got... Dark Souls 2 had such bad memory leak for me, it's not even funny. Gaming team is holy water, true. Bro's getting a little too freaky in your Minecraft server. And this mod for Dark Souls, it's for both, true. You can install it for both. Whatever you have preference for. Is this one of the easiest Dark Souls 1 boss? Yeah. Dark Souls 2 Steam controls and keyboard and mouse. You're doing good, lad. Thanks. Imagine the final boss of SOT was Godwyn, God of Death. I think you can use Adversity Stone to generate extra enemies. Oh wait, the stones. Wait, I think you're correct actually. Hold on. Break and flood the land. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it, guys. Let's have fun. Mod name Age of Sunlight. Elden Ring as a first-person shooter, I cry. That in the FPS POV in Dark Souls 3 is fire. Fair. You did that in New Game Plus. Has been so much more fun that way. I believe you. What I just do, I just beat the Taurus demon. Or whatever the fuck his name is. Capra demon, Taurus demon. One of them. Use all the stones to be honest? Nah, I think just Black Phantoms would be cool. We need a first person from soft. Is this 3? No, this is 1. What did I break? I just consumed... So I just consumed a mod exclusive item that fills my world with Black Phantoms. Also a first person Assassin's Creed. He just came down here. Nah, he's already flying away. Break off stones, black. Yeah. Here, I think it only works if I reverse the Halloween, yeah? Maybe? You hate color black? That's crazy. Skill issue. Whoa. Is it remastered? Yeah, this is remastered. The run back to the Blue Smelter Demon in Dark Souls 2 is so hard. You need my help. Just run, bro. You're fine. You're not gonna stay for long, by the way? That's okay, Spatial Knight. Is that the Black Knight sword? Yes, it is. Can I not level up yet? Gaming team, you're having the most insane messages. That's why I'm ignoring your messages, homie. I need you to take a step back, please. Yeah. What Ophelia said, please chill out on the racist jokes. They're not that funny, honestly. Please and thank you. But your dog water? I don't know what to tell you. You started playing your archipelago, you ended up playing a sorcerer with frost weapon and a torch so you couldn't even use your spell, and Lorien wasn't your first boss. That's crazy. Tri-finger butthole. Peak fiction. True. Your cat just hit your foot. I know that feeling. The claws and everything must be awful, honestly. Irisino, what's to buy to help your lip heal? What do you mean? You keep biting it. Does the lip gal help? I don't know. I don't typically bite my lips, so I don't have any helpful info for that. 0 sleep plus 6 monsters energies equals you right now. Crazy talk. Go get some grass from outside and you'll donate $2. Nah, I'm good, Aaron. Every time you try to squeeze through a little gap in Dark Souls 2, you see a message that calls you fatty and it gets you every time. Nah, it's pretty funny, I would say. You know, if you're your friend to find... Oh, okay, thanks. So I apologize, Malcolm, I think I need more help. I don't typically bite my lips. You know, if you're a friend to find a weapon for you to use in this Pokemon game, I want to do Archipelago so bad with some like cool people, honestly. I think Archipelago would be fun. I wanted to do it with my friend group, but my friend group is too busy to do Archipelago with. The only person that'll probably have the time to do it with me is my partner. What's your suggestion to beat Dark Souls 3 as a noob? Honestly, you just have to play and get experience. Like, if you're talking about cheese, I don't really remember much of Dark Souls 3 cheese, but it's really just play, learn, adapt, overcome. You'll try to get Smo. You want to see me fight the fatty and skinny? I don't think I'm gonna get to Inner Londo. Oh, that wasn't a parry. That's so sad. That's fine. If you don't know, that's fine. It was worth asking, though. I'm glad you thought it was worth asking. Every time you see a locked door in Elden Ring, you don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Yeah, that's another good message, honestly. Dark Souls 3 run a strength build and get Vortex Hammer. Actually, yeah, this is true. Vortex Hammer can carry you. Bro doesn't like anymore. You ain't being freaky. I'm being projected onto. Why so low vitality? Listen, I beat the game with this low vitality, okay? Even lower, because I just upgraded vitality to 19. In Dark Souls 2, how did you put down messages? I don't remember. What's the goat for real, for real? A lot of bosses are goats, honestly, for real, for real. Fair enough. You can count you in, to be honest. You wouldn't mind playing Factorio or Pokemon in a multi-world. There is a unofficial theme for Dark Souls 1 Archipelago. If there isn't an official version for Archipelago for a game, there is most likely an unofficial, and there is an unofficial for Dark Souls 1. What game are you talking about when you say DS2 and DS2? All I can think is Dark Souls 2. I don't know about the other one. Destiny 2? No, that'd just be D2. Best Sword of Cinder, Dark Souls 3. I don't know. Dead Space 2? Yeah. True. Death Stranding? I don't really like Death Stranding. You ever played Dark Souls Together mod? I don't think so. You'd be interested in doing Dark Souls 1 and 3 together? That could be pretty cool. You've honestly proven yourself to be pretty cool, Jinx. I think I wouldn't mind doing that with you. Happy Souls? What about Happy Souls? Do you play God of War Ragnarok? No. God of War and God of War Ragnarok are actually really cool games. I just watched my dad play it back when I lived with my family. Hell yeah. You're down to VC as well, right, Jinx? You're not a squeaker, are you? Why is Xbox treated like a low-end console when it's not? Boy. Damn, went from missing parries to 5 in a row. Oh, it's because I was just... I'm multitasking. Multitasking in like reading chat and playing the game, so yeah, I was bound to miss parries if I'm doing that. You ever done a strength only run or similar? Yeah, I have done strength only before. It is fun. Especially for Dark Souls 1, if you do strength only, just strength and endurance, and vigor, and then do Havel's armor. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, you squeak at the age of 26, sorry. Oh, thank God, dude. What the? Look at this black phantom here! When you start Red Dead Redemption 2, break the goddamn wheel. I'm never gonna play Red Dead 2. I can't get into Red Dead 2, I'm sorry. You gotta lock in, lol, you get that. It's a chill talk vibe stream though, yeah. But anyways, you're down for a VC? Let's go. Strength only build? True. Where'd you guys come from? Now we gotta find like a few more chill people to do Archipelago with. My partner would probably be down to do it if she had a game that she liked to do, if it's supported. What's your favorite Souls or Souls-like game? Prepare to be amazed. Demon Souls. You just got a 3 days on AC Black Flag. I can't get into Assassin's Creed. Hey Samuel. Yacht Skibbity Maxine start digging in your butt. Yeah, I will. Also, hello, Trix. Let me start digging in my butt. In a full battle royale between Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. What would it be able to emerge victorious? Definitely 3. Honestly, you never played Demon Souls? That's fair. Black Flag, the best Assassin's Creed. I wouldn't know, I didn't like Assassin's Creed. Oh hell no, no brain rot in the stream, please. It was just one comment so far. Was homie cock blocking me? What are you doing, homie? Don't play it. I'm not. I don't care about Assassin's Creed. Damn, is this modded? Yes, it is. No Rogue is best Assassin's Creed. Skibbity toilet. Why are they just standing on the fucking ladder like that? I should probably get that soul, huh? Actually, the red phantoms are so skibbity. Yeah, Rose Red Phantom's got the Skibbity Riz, Ohio. Bro likes the latter a bit too much. Yeah. You're talking about Demon Souls? Oh. Ophelia, come on, it's all preference. You don't see me going around saying don't play Dark Souls 2. If you like Demon Souls, then you like it. I say give it a shot. The boggles your mind is that there's old school RuneScape available. There is. Their brains hollowed so much they forgot to move. True. Demon Souls is great. Yeah, I love Demon Souls. It's my favorite. You got Skibbidius Rizzed? Me too. You love this game so much. So do I. You know you're joking. I know, Ophelia. Demon Souls is great, but it gets a bad rep, just like Dark Souls 2. Aaron, I know you're joking and whatnot, but you need to chill out, please, and thank you. This is your last warning, or you're just gonna get it like a 24-hour mute. Yeah, Iris, imagine you Dark Souls your own game in the world between. Like where old bosses and new bosses and there are drama in between. Wouldn't that just be Night Rain? Correct? You love Dark Souls 2? Fair. Dark Souls 3 is a masterpiece in your opinion? I think all the Souls games are masterpieces. Demon Souls, Godfather of Souls games. True. Okay, hot take. Dark Souls 3 in your opinion is kind of mid. Hot take. I like Dark Souls 3 a lot, but I don't diss you if you're not your favorite. All Souls games are masterpieces? Exactly, someone gets it. You sound very condescending. Yeah, that's right. Everyone in the stream, I'm condescending towards all of you. Get wrecked. You think Dark Souls 1 is the most visually stunning? You should try Dark Souls 2 with the Lighten Engine mod. I think it'll blow your mind. Also, Dark Souls 3 is also having a Lighten Engine mod in development right now. It's not bad, just not your favorite. That's fair. You will not have racism in your favorite streamer's stream? Yeah, please. No racism, not even if it's a joke. You look like the guy who reacts to Analog Horror. Don't know who it is. Freaky is fine, racism is no. Even Freaky has its limit though, too. So... Yo, thanks for the follow, Travis. Much appreciated. Yeah, any religion, politics, racism, whatever, keep it out of my stream, please. Some will just be an instant ban, some will like warning with like a 24-hour mute. Who are the DLC bosses in this game? Black Dragon Calamite, Artorias, and Manus. Like, racist jokes can be funny, but just not in a stream like this. Go watch a stand-up comedian that, like, refines it to actually be funny. Like, just not here. You're dumb and freaky, you're a better man now. Okay. Everything has a limit, true. Love everyone. Yes, if you're racist, you're probably fatter than enough. And more brained than a hollow. Hey, Johan, sorry for the late response. You watch Blue Lock, you know what is true freaky? What's Blue Lock? No, I have not watched it. Soccer? Oh. No, I don't watch sports animes. Read Berserker, you know pain. I haven't read a lot of Berserker, but I have watched it. It is freaky. Goku versus Saitama. Saitama just wins. Which Blacksmith do you think is the best Dark Souls series? Andre, Dark Souls 1 and 3. Is my armor a mod? It is a mod. What's your favorite Dark Souls 1 weapon? Black Knight Greatsword and the Obsidian Greatsword. Hi, you're back. Welcome back, Jack. Blue Lock is good. I believe you. Or why is JFK in the Royal Coliseum? His ass is not winning. I don't know. You love everyone. Why don't you suppose racist things? Everyone deserves support, even if they don't agree with them. Don't judge someone without knowing them. Yes and no. I just want to move on from the subject entirely, though. We're here to not get into each other's personal lives. We're here to chill and have fun and talk about things we like. Honestly, W streamer, thanks. You love Magic? I also love Magic. But I'm more of a physical guy than a Magic guy. Isn't this guy a boss in Dark Souls 3? No. Sakamoto Days is an anime and it's pretty good. You should watch it. Maybe. Potentially. No more politics, racing, just Dark Souls. Dark Souls are gaming in general. Everybody hush and freak and racism be chill. Goku, not even in his most powerful form, almost shattered the universe with one punch. Saitama could do that if he actually just tried 100%. Magic Lame, why spell when bonk? Fair. What the hell is that four-legged rat with Down syndrome? I don't think he has Down syndrome, but he's a Titanite demon. Soul Cinder Dark Souls 3 versus Dark Souls 1, who wins? Soul Cinder. Saitama would win though, yes. It's assassins and the top assassin become a dad and it's fun. Oh. Wait, am I New Game Plus? Yeah, I'm on New Game Plus now. Start allowing those kinds of discussions, chat becomes successful, exactly. I'm not here to talk anything political or anything like that whatsoever. I'm just here to play games and be chill. If you guys can't do that, then it's just a ban. So far, it was just racist jokes, which is just a warning. But blatant racism is just a ban. He is a guy character, exactly. Hashtag chill chat, exactly. Where you have 80 faith in Elden Ring help you? There's no help in you. You already have all the faith you need. Zeus, do not deny me that doobie! Such a silly meme. You're out of larval tears. Womp womp. Bruno's God. You think of the nicest and most chill streamer? Thanks, I appreciate that. You're the Faith Master, exactly. What's the saddest boss in Soul series besides Sif? I guess it would be Gwyn. Because just like with Vendrick in Dark Souls 2, Gwyn was just trying to hold on to the last part of his humanity left to not get consumed by the darkness. Bro, what would you do if Bach passed you weed? Who's Bach? You play from Software's Bonk. True. Gundyr is sad. I thought we were talking about Dark Souls 1. But Dark Souls 3, yeah, Gundyr is sad. For sure, 100%. Bopig. Bopig. Oh shit, there's Black Phantoms here too. Yo, this is fucked. Do I want to play? I don't want to be here. Baka's the monkey boy in ER. Oh, how to play Dark Souls? Get good. Guess you don't know who Baka is? No, I know about the monkey boy in Elden Ring. I just don't know his name. I've done his questline once, and yeah, he can either die or you can save him. I've done both. I both saved and like allowed him to die and saved him. He has a pretty cool questline, or sad questline I should say. Get clubbed then you win. No. This area is insane with the Black Phantoms. Gundyr is just a dude who failed to link the flame. Yeah. Yeah, do any invasions? Back in my little kid Souls days, I invaded all the time and did fight clubs. Back on Dark Souls 1 and 3. Good times. Would you pass Bach weed? He's best boy. I feel like because of Bach's low self-esteem, he would smoke weed and then he would become like a lunatic for a bit. You feel like Astorius is pretty sad? There's a lot of sad... I mean, let's be real. There's a lot of sad lore in Dark Souls in general. Millicent questline is a lose-lose situation. There's a mod that makes it so that Millicent doesn't die. Gwyn versus Sigurd and Oscar, who wins? I don't know, that's difficult. Probably, I want to go for Sigurd and Oscar. Gravelord makes Phantom spawn? Yes, sir. His entire story is someone who is hyped to be the savior of light and to fail miserably, yeah. Bulgor, the champion of Nightglow, is a direct reference to Gundyr. Pretty cool, you love Dark Souls 1? Me too. The DLC is at last an honorable death? Yes. If you do the Infinite Souls glitch, ironically, you're lame. I did the Infinite Souls glitch when I was a little kid. You know how you could like do the Infinite Souls glitch with the dragon head in Dark Souls 1? I did that shit. I guess I'm lame. This shit gives you PTSD from being Gravelorded. Crazy. The only real political discussion you want to have is whether Giant Dad could solo Goku. That's real. Dark Souls bosses look so slow. Because they are. You wish Millicent could be your Baden bro. Game of Melania. Crazy. Melina is great. Melina is great. You killed Alexander early? That's insane. Cannot be me. Are my keys resets? They are. Worst boss to fight in Dark Souls series? Probably just Bed of Chaos. You're gonna be real, if you do glitches in the PvE game, you don't care since it's your choice. How you play the game, PvP is a different story. Yeah, fair. Besides, doing Souls dupes in Dark Souls doesn't really benefit you for PvP if you're like just doing max soul level. Because ain't nobody PvPing at that level anyways, or invading. Dark Souls 1 is your favorite game so far? That's nice. Avarice, is it normal or slower enemies to hit you more than fast? Is it normal for slower enemies to hit you more than faster enemies? I'm not sure. Maybe? I guess it just depends on your playstyle. Melina appears only like 3 times, bro. Millicent has a whole questline. You're true maiden. True. Dark Souls got long swords and great swords. Ron, they're supposed to be fast. They are faster, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not supposed to be the most realistic game, so it's whatever. If you want to like, I guess more realism of faster big weapons, I guess you could kind of say For Honor. But For Honor is so unrealistic at this point, but it is faster gameplay with bigger weapons. You had to save that was Gravelorded so many times that it was basically permanent. Never touch that save again. Crazy. It's only Dark Souls 1? Nah. Black Knight Halberd is a better or worse than Black Knight Sword. I've heard that Black Knight Halberd is better than Black Knight Sword, but I don't care. I like Black Knight Sword. Everyone but Melina's best maiden, even Great Lord Mogwin. Dark Souls is still peak, it is old, yet still holds up. True. Who's that Kane? You think Ronnie is the best? She's cute. Ronnie ending is pretty cool, I'd say. Did somebody say Halberd? No, stop. I'm gonna cry. Ronnie his wife. I mean, literally, so. Morgana's best maiden? Kane is a Souls YouTuber? Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never heard of them. What stage are you in at the moment? The Undead Berg. Aaron gets now, the more goats. Crazy talk. You ever play Dark Souls 2? Yeah. Before this playthrough that I'm doing right now, I did 3 back-to-back-to-back playthroughs for Dark Souls 2. 1 vanilla, 2 modded. Oh, you go game backwards in? No, not really. The truest maiden in Godfrey. Crazy. True Margaret's trains is, if you ever think about it, for real. Uh-oh, the freaky returns, unfortunately. Don't make it too freaky, but you'll cleanse it? Okay. Best ending in the series? I don't think I have a best ending in the series. You're playing Dark Souls right now and you're hating your life. It's not that bad. Best brother combo is Dark Souls 3 with the Twin Princes. Yeah, Twin Princes is pretty cool. What mod is this? Age of Sunlight. You ever done a boss only run? No, I haven't. The throne stand by curse, such shame you cannot bear. Prince Lothric and Lorien. Good night, bro. Good night, Cash. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, homie. Get good sleep. Out of a Ragnarok campaign again. What's a new playthrough in Elden Ring you should do? You run out of ideas? I don't know, do Faith only. Your favorite place in Dark Souls 1 is Ain Orlando? That's a fair opinion. You found the DSR archipelago file? Yeah, it's unofficial. Serious question, never played Dark Souls 2, is it worth it? Yeah. Just don't go into it thinking it's the best Souls game and you won't be disappointed. You ever played an Elder Scrolls game? I've played like Oblivion when I was way young. I'm not really an Elder Scrolls fan. Looks like a great sword. Hi, you're speaking to the greater will directly. You realize the broken statues in Orlando are the nameless king? Gwyn himself destroyed them because he was ashamed of his son's betrayal. Yeah. You're getting ancient knowledge direct to the brainstem. Best armor set in Dark Souls 1? Probably Havel's set, honestly. Could be wrong with that though. Funny, second one is full HP. Yeah. When ADHD and autism takes over. Are you baby no money? I am baby no money. Twin brother. Got him. Yeah, nothing to say. You like to go on bosses, to be honest. Lock in makes it harder. So don't lock in. Try black fire bombs? Nah, I'm okay. Only light armors in every Souls game? True. Nameless King versus Gwyn, who's winning? Nameless King is winning now. Unless it's Gwyn in his prime, then maybe. I'm not sure. So true. It is said that the real sign is the dragon Nameless King is riding because we can find his armor in the Archdragon Peak. Yeah, because Nameless King killed Ornstein, supposedly. The Uttering boss would give the best cuddles. Probably Erdtree Avatar. What armor is out of my rain? The fluted armor set from Demon Souls. Freaky is gone, the wholesome appears. True. You wanna see my health? I have a mainstream on my channel. The octopuses from Elden Ring are just poo. I guess so. Mikula and Chadon would give greatest cuddles. Probably. I'd imagine Melania gives some good cuddles too. Yes, 2 streams, 1 short, 1 proper, both valid to watch. Yeah. Oh, that miss. I'm so sad. Imagine if all bosses had friendly fire. That'd be sick. No, bro, your Dark Souls 1 health bar is so big. When you take damage, it doesn't even appear on your health bar. Crazy. You think Wolf gives best cuddles? Yeah, Sif would be really good for cuddling. You want to run your game for Dark Souls 1. You have to beat Dark Souls 2 for the first time. Can you give you a difficult build to follow to make it interesting for someone who's got 900 hours in? For Dark Souls 2, I haven't played it enough to have insane, like, cool builds. But I will say, Dark Souls 2, do power sensing builds. Power sensing is a really fun build, mechanic in Dark Souls 2. And if you want like it to be really fun, you can do like the ice rapiers from the ice DLC, or you can get double smelter demons great swords and from both base and DLC game, and power sense them. Really fun. Hi Exis. Some bosses are coded to do friendly fire. True. You hate dual bosses? I think dual bosses are fine, honestly. I like dual bosses. Am I crazy for that? Dark Souls 2 just use Rapier and Stone Ring with Leo Rain. Yeah. You think Radicom would give good cuddles? Thoughts on Lake of Rot? I think it's fine. Same. Thanks. What about Dark Souls 1? Any eccentric crazy builds that are more fun than you expect? Do Pyromancy in Dark Souls 1. I think you'll really like Pyromancy. Do like a Pyromancy Dex build. I think you'll have a lot of fun with that. Black Knight Sword and Great Sword both have same attack patterns. Yeah. Weapon at risk. Is this my first run? No. Hey yo, there's still a stream going. Let's go. Hey Nyla. Yo, bro, try the God Run. No, God Runs are boring. They're not fun. God Run just means like no hit, no death. I'm fine. That shit's so overrated. I'm not a fan of it. If you watch Challenger and he's all Gwyn Run, you'll see that friendly fire exists to bosses I would normally never have anything to do friendly fire with. Oh. Godfrey didn't want America. He wanted Radagon. Fair. Like a randomizer. Randomizers could be fun. But I have a poll voted. I have a poll on my my channel for the next game to do if you want to vote for that. Hey boo, hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Hey bro, $10 if you beat the last within 15 seconds. No, my weapon just broke. It's not happening. Oh no, Ella, you're good and not a fan of randomizers. That sounds fun. Actually, since you're so familiar with one. I haven't played Sekiro. I played Sekiro once, so don't have much opinions. Love other randomizers. That's fair. You had such a hard time with that boss. Fair. He's pretty easy. Insert on the road again. Fair. Yo, there's so many people. Yes, there is. Character creation Son is top tier, best of all time. Do not fight you on this. All the character creation Sons are pretty good. Demon Souls and Dark Souls is one of my favorite. Do you know this Crucible Knights will attack anything they see, specifically in Farum Azula? I did not know that. It's pretty cool. Do you think a normal human could defeat any Dark Souls bosses? No. Unless they had the power of gaining souls. What ending did you do in Sekiro? Probably just the base ending. It was such a long time ago, I barely remember anything from Sekiro. The names made from the boss name combos are so funny. I believe it. We don't look at HP bar, to be honest. Fair. You hear this boss with pure luck. You beat this boss with pure luck. Nah, you're good. Heretic. Best boss soundtrack? I don't know, there's a lot. Can you get like Morgott, Queen of the Full Moon? That's pretty silly. That's funny. You heard the Ultimate Edition mod for Sekiro was fun. I would have to play base Sekiro again. I have not played it in forever. I barely remember anything from Sekiro. What Dark Souls 1 boss will give good cuddles? Nito. What is this mod? Really? Why is the fine number there? Bro, it's fine. You would like Sekiro, it is very heavy. You would like Sekiro? I would like Sekiro, it's very heavy. I remember liking Sekiro parries, but I like Dark Souls parry system more than Sekiro. I hope that's respectable. Repair powder, should get some. Oh, I actually do have repair powder. I think. First boss with the tiny arms and wings. True. There we go. Hey, you gave Andre the Divine Ember. What now? You can make divine weapons. Sleep on his belly? No. You should try Sekiro again then. Probably in the future. Willen will give great cuddles. Probably. Hail already Everest. You're gonna head out. Hopefully get good sleep for the first time in days. Good night, Spatial. Take it easy, stay safe, be safe. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. What do you think about Night Rain? I love Night Rain. 9 out of 10 for me. Hesitation is defeat. Yes. That's a super hot take on parrying. Sekiro is based entirely around parrying. Yeah, but they're two different kinds of parrying though. Like two different parry systems though. That's the thing. I like Dark Souls parry system more than Sekiro's parry system. Sekiro is literally just like all about parrying. Versus Dark Souls where there's more different gameplays that you can do with parrying included, which I appreciate that way more. Elden Ring parry system is in the middle between Dark Souls 1 and Sekiro. Fair. Tiny arm boss is straight up out of Meet the Robinsons. Oswald would give a great bear hug, probably. Much love, peace out. Peace out, man. You killed that guy in your first run thinking he was an enemy? That's crazy. Try sure ending first, then go for other endings in your opinion? Fair. Though it's fair, you get why you might like Dark Souls parry more. If you like Executioner from Night Rain, it is similar to his gameplay. Yeah, I couldn't really get into Executioner. Executor is like my least favorite character in Night Rain, but he's still a fun character overall. Black Knife Assassin, did you? Chill out, homie. In 5 days, new Night Rain bosses come out. Are you gonna defeat them right away? Yeah. I 100% of Night Rain the first week it came out. And I still played it afterwards to clear out the whole shop and event shop. So, like, once new content comes out, I'm definitely gonna stream and play it. Though you might gasp every chance you get, to be honest. Fair. Oh, you're playing the only Dark Souls you beat in the Master, just need to play DLCs. Nice, Jack, Ricky. Or Jay. Should you try Elden Ring if you get the money? Yeah, Elden Ring's sick. I'd highly recommend it. The terrible audio mastering on the Dark Souls 1 parry sound and backstab hit the spot in your brain that makes you want to play it again. Fair. By the way, I appreciate you guys respecting my opinion on parrying between Sekiro and Dark Souls. I never said Sekiro parrying is bad. I just like the variation in Dark Souls way more. You have Night Rain Plat, you really like it? Yeah, I love Night Rain. Ever since Dark Souls 1 came out, I always thought that like a roguelike Dark Souls would be sick. And now that we have it, my little boy's wet dream has finally come true with Night Rain. I love it, honestly. You want Guinevere to cuddle you, bro? Nah, chill out with that. You killed Millicent early for the for her talisman. That's fair. Yo, what's harder, Elden Ring without over-leveling and Blasphemous Blade or Sekiro? I remember Sekiro being really easy, but it's been so long, so I'd probably say Elden Ring. Play Skyrim? Nah. Discord is linked in the description below if you want to join it, Jack. Harry and Despairing, you have your own opinion, bro. It's okay. True. No Discord? No, it's in the description. Sekiro is harder than Elden Ring, in your opinion. You can brute force Elden Ring. Sekiro demands you to get good. I feel like if you don't cheese any Souls game, then a Souls game forces you to get good. Like if you just choose to not cheese and you actually try to play, then like you are also forced to learn the enemy boss attack patterns and stuff like that as well. So I would say they're both equal in that. Although Sekiro less cheese, so. What build? Here's my build, homie. It's kind of getting normal to parry in Sekiro, to be honest. You have to consider perfect parries versus Dark Souls parry. I still stand by what I said. You still gotta do most of the remembrances in Night Rain. Nice. Bro, your Elden Ring character would give good cuddles. Bro, it's the twinkest twink. What's your Night Rain main? Yours is Duchess until you did solo runs and you changed to Wilder because of the HP. You can't beat Sekiro, you're too used to taking hits in Dark Souls. Fair. Daily reminder that you're enough, you're loved and cared for. Solo, you're also enough and loved and cared for. Enjoy your stay. Revenant is your main. 80 endurance, what is this build? Hey, I beat the whole game with this build. I just leveled up Vigor, by the way. This is New Game Plus. I beat first game with 80 endurance, 20 strength, 22 dexterity, and nothing else touched. So, if that doesn't tell you anything, you're gonna join it in Skyrim. You love Skyrim. You still remember when you were young and playing it. Fair. My main in Night Rain, by the way, is Wilder. Wilder's my number one favorite, but my favorite characters to play overall is Wilder, Raider, Iron Eye, Recluse, and Guardian. Those are my favorite. The rest of the characters are kind of just bleh for me playstyle wise. It's just not my playstyle is all. They're not bad characters, they're just not my playstyle, so I don't really play them as much. Is this modded at all? Yes, this is modded. You need to be fatty like Smo. Fair. You should level resistance, best stat. Totally not lying, I'm fine. Raider's your main even though you don't like strength, but your boy Raider's in it for the love of the game. True. Raider's fun to sell. How is it modded? The mods are linked in the description below if you want to check them out. The main mod that does the most changes is the Age of Sunlight. Check it out and you can see for yourself. It's really cool. Highly recommend using this mod if you haven't already. What do you think about Manus that Bill Brainhunter became? I think he's fine. You just have to get good. Have a competent team and get good drops and you'll be good. Raider is an absolute giga chad, like a towering mountain. Exactly. You think Revenant is fun with a magic build and because she's probably one of the hardest characters to play since she's not tanky. Same could be said for Gotta Sleep. Bye Travis, thanks for joining, I appreciate you homie. I would say Recluse, Revenant, and who's the other character? And Duchess are probably like the most squishiest characters. Controller or keyboard? Look at this. Controller. Sorry, you're not talking. You're playing Demon Souls, so you're playing your stream while you're playing. Thank you, I appreciate that. They say Raider ain't in his prime, bro. He's in his prime. He can gank anything and bro and for gore. What the fuck? There's a twinkling twice on a bug right there. The mod adds it. Play Mortal Shell? It's in the future voting list. Oh my gosh, not the Revenant bonk. I've been seeing some Reddit people get really upset over Revenants that hog Ultra Great Swords over Raider and then die, which I think is a valid reaction, honestly. Why is there a black hole with a blue eye on your screen? Cool controller. It's an 8-bit Do controller, so. What's your favorite part about this mod? Definitely the bosses. This mod made a lot of the bosses that just felt repetitive or unfinished more fleshed out and not repetitive. Like all 3 Asylum Demons are unique in their own way in this mod, which are really cool. Have you played Souls-like games like Another Crab's Treasure? No, but it's on the list of future votes for you guys. Bloodborne equal 30 FPS, love letter to Miyazaki's fans. And Dark Souls 2 equal a game made by a fan you love both after hating them upon release, but now the first time playing. You're enjoying yourself immensely. Nice. Like women, go get yourself a dagger or something. Night Rain with Avarice and background is dope. Hog. Hey Timothy HD, welcome back, homie. It's like having 2 whole new Souls games to play. Fair. It is valid, but you only use Greatsword with Revenant to break shields. It's usually gray. If you're a Revenant and you're going to have a Greatsword or an Ultra Greatsword, I don't care. If you're a Revenant and you're going to hog a legendary Ultra Greatsword or even like a purple colossal weapon, then and you're not going to drop it for Raider, that's an issue. You're just a guy who's so bad at games, so yeah. You're fine, Timothy. Why can't I parry this fucker? Bloodborne is on Xbox for some reason because it's a Sony exclusive, just like how Duskblood is a Nintendo exclusive. Say Bloodborne is the From Software game with the best music. That's fair. Raider moves like Prime Keen Vaughn. Then you're leaving. F small angry. Okay, bye Aaron. Use shield? Nah. Edwin. You once had an Iron Eye hold a legendary axe, not use it. Night Rain needs voice chat. What if they just disable it though? Honestly, most of the interesting world design, you love it. Dark Souls 1 is a close second. I do think Bloodborne's world design is pretty cool. Nice parry, thanks. Also guys, you gotta remember the overhaul mod I'm using makes parry timings really tight. It's not forgiven anymore, so I have to be pretty precise with my parry now with this mod. Just wanted to say keep up the great work, have fun, and see y'all around. Night all. Good night, Timothy. Thanks for dropping by. Still appreciate you. Also, still remember your dono, homie. Appreciate the dono. I have TTS fixed now because of you, Timothy, because I didn't know you had a message. And because of your because I had to go fuck around with it, now anyone else who donates will have TTS working properly. Get good rest, Timothy. I appreciate you, homie. You don't hog any good greatsword, you only keep one gray greatsword on you. If you pick up a blue or purple, you'll give it to your teammate. Sometimes you even upgrade it for them. W teammate. You need help with Ishin and Emma. Ishin's moving like Keen Vaughn and Emma's being not so gentle. Fair. When you first met that motherfucking Dark Knight, you died so quick. Fair, me too. Once you were playing with a Revenant and refused to give you the axe of Godfrey when you were a Raider. That's annoying. You don't know why, but it feels better watching Dark Souls 1 content more than Dark Souls 2 and 3. Well, I'm definitely going to be playing Dark Souls 2 and 3, so... Womp womp in the future, I suppose. Really hot take. Water has taste. I don't think it's a hot take. It depends on how filtered the water is and what container you're drinking it out of. If you're drinking water out of glass and it's filtered, there's not really a taste. How far are you from Orlando? I have to read the second bill still, so I can do Blighttown. I have to go to Darkroot Garden for that though. Bro, where did you come from? Were you always this chill? No. I was not always this chill as a person. Guys, I'm a human being. I've gone through my own shit in life that has helped me get to where I am right now. It's just refueling, or do some character in Night Rain get more legendary weapons than other? Fair. Bro, the grabs are so hard to dodge in Sekiro. Fair. Ain't there a Soul Cinder armor in this? No. That's only Dark Souls 3. Bro, that hollow tried to backstab me? He did, bro. That hollow came out of nowhere. For all the newcomers on my stream, this playthrough that you're seeing right now is done. I beat the game with this playthrough. This is the build I used, minus Vitality, because I just upgraded Vitality. But all the stats were base except for endurance, strength, dexterity. I beat the game. I'm only playing New Game Plus temporarily for you guys so we can chat and have fun and chill. If you would like to vote for what I should play next for what I'm interested in currently, I have a poll on my channel. If you go to my channel, go to posts, there was a poll that you can vote for 4 games or 4 options with different mods for Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 3. If you like to vote for what I play next in the poll that I already have, you can go there and vote. Same here, you used to have hella anger issues, but now you're like super chill. Just seemed a little fucked up. Why so much endurance? Because this mod changes endurance to be worse. So even if I have Havel's Rune on, I can't just do like 50 endurance with Havel's Rune and fast roll and like the set I have now. It took until 75 endurance with Havel's Rune for me to even roll fast roll, which was silly. I literally just beat the first game with level 80 endurance, 22 strength, or 22 dexterity. Oh no, 22 strength, 20 strength, 22 dexterity, and every other stat base. Super Mario 64 speedrun stream when? Oh, that's the list. Although I'm not going to speedrun Mario 64. Like, Gideon, you need help. You're getting molested by Ishin, bro. How are you feeling, Avarice? I'm feeling okay. How are you feeling, Malkuth? I'm just chilling, having some fun, talking to you guys. Get yeeted by your own sword, nerd. You're good? For all the newcomers here, how are you guys doing? How was your day? How's your night? What'd you guys do? You guys doing okay? Life treating you well? Glad I'm good? I'm glad you're good. Your cat is on crack. She's running up and down the hallway. Typical cat behavior. Dog, you just tried a 2-hand in Sekiro. You're washed. It's okay. I'd be washed too if I tried playing Sekiro. I'd probably die like infinite amount of times in Sekiro if I played it again. I just don't remember anything from Sekiro. Literally. You're bathing in the morning. It is 7:45 a.m. Wow. How are you enjoying your bath, Aaron Yeager? Why are you here? Oh gosh. Is it Gwyn's statue in the sunlight altar? No, it's Gwyn, nameless king. It is warm. Nice. I wanted to roll, good sir. That black phantom mean there's gonna be a pain. Hi, hot sauce. Repairs reworked by this mod besides making the parry windows smaller? No, it just made the parry windows unforgiving in this mod. That's about it. You think Al from Sekiro would give you a good hug? I don't remember that. Grinding some levels for the gear? No, just playing just to play. Get good? Damn, Brad missed out on like the whole stream. Bro doesn't know. We're here. What's your music taste? I like pretty much all music except for traditional music and nightcore. Nico Blide. That's crazy work. Oh, that was way faster than I thought it was gonna be. You tried beef Milanese for the first time. It was like a Mexican chicken fried steak, so good. I believe you, that sounds good. Are you doing Dark Souls Randomizer because you didn't read the title? No, it's just an overhaul mod. Play Shadow of Colossus next. I could add that to the list for future. There's not people watching, everybody miss out on the whole stream. No, just you, Brad. Who the fuck is that guy? It's Oscar. When you come back in the tutorial, he'll be here, he'll be there as an evil guy, unfortunately. He's the guy that lays here in the beginning of the game that helps you. That fucking Sekiro grab hitbox. Yes, Emma, keep throwing you down. It's not like you enjoy it. Damn, 14. Shadow Colossus would be fun. One of your favorite games. I do like Shadow. I played that back on the PS3 with the PS2 port on PS3. I remember a lot of the bosses. I don't remember how to play it though. Stop the Sekiro glaze, bro. It's fine. Play the Last Guardian and the Colossus. What is that? Get out of here. What's up, homie? Got the Colossus in the Last Guardian. Oh, thanks for the follow, Eric. I appreciate it. What the hell? I didn't even see that attack come out. That's an hit, isn't it? What's your favorite PlayStation? For nostalgia's sake, probably like the PS2. Actually, no, I don't know. PS1, 2, 3 are like my favorites for nostalgia rise. One of your sisters was obsessed with Shadow of Colossus? Really? Was it the one that cries a lot? After playing Elden Ring, you finally learned how stats work in Night Rain. Fair. Too bad Night Rain changes like most of the stats for weapons and everything to fit with different characters more. Shadow Colossus and the Last Guardian are the anthology trilogy. Oh, you ever played any Dark Souls games? How is it in Dark Souls? It's fun. That's a really fast attack. Holy shit. FromSoft is adding duos in Night Rain on July 30th. Correct. Oh, that hits. I'm on pixel health. Damn, gaming scene. Chill out, homie. Now the middle one that don't talk to any of us anymore. She probably has good taste in life, honestly. We can dap finally. Nice to know you play some Elden Ring, but when you finish that, you're gonna go into Dark Souls. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy it. Have you ever played Kenshi? I don't think that doesn't sound familiar at all. Honestly, God Kenshi, I don't know. If not, please look it up after the stream. I'll like it. Okay. If I'm intrigued by it, I'll add it to the list of what viewers want me to play. Okay, dude. What do you mean, okay, dude? What did I do, Nyla? Have you played the whole Dark Souls trilogy? And if so, which one is your favorite? Don't spoil Dark Souls 3 because you're playing it for the first time. Dark Souls 1 and 3 are my favorite overall, but Dark Souls 2 is still a good game. It's a bit like RimWorld with PS2 3D graphics. That sounds awesome. You died in Millennia over 800 times. You just love this pain. Me too. Hi, Monkey Man. Welcome to stream. Enjoy your stay. Bro, you're just starting out with that? Just fresh from the rip? Crazy. What are you sighing about, gaming scene? They're fine. Alright, you don't do that explosion anymore. It's that. You hate Sekiro, bro, you're gonna keep playing it. Fair, honestly. You're a masochist. Monster Hunter but with base gear. I would cry. I've only played Monster Hunter Wilds, which is a really fun game. I like Wilds. I don't think I could enjoy the older games, honestly. Just keeping it a $150 with that. Fat Cheeks Demon? Yes, sir. Stray Demon's worst boss. He hated more than Bed of Chaos. I hate to disagree, but Bed of Chaos is worse. I was too in range of that, unfortunate. Be Monster Hunter Wild with base gear. Nice. I'm not saying base gear is bad. You can level it up max and have, if you get good stat rolls, then it's decent. I feel like this Mortal Blade costs 3 Spirit Emblems. I don't know. You still might enjoy the 5th gen. It's still a little less refined, but it's still similar to Wilds. I know the next best Monster Hunters that people generally agree on is the 3rd one or whatever it's called. I tried giving it a shot. I just don't like the loose controls. Hi, Duck. Welcome. In Black Myth Wukong, most of the true forms of bosses are extremely obese for some reason. Interesting. So Demon keeps crushing you with them cheeks. Crazy. You're gonna put some mash in your eye, Emma. Oh my gosh. Bro's crashing out over Emma. Try as a wild take for the next best. Typically it's World of War Ultimate. Do you like the OG Monster community says try as the best. That's what I always see. Hey, have you heard of a guy called Boy What? I'm not gonna listen to his song Plan Z. I'm scared, Nyla. Just so you know, in Black Myth Wukong you will ascend to a point where you will outlevel mountains in size. That sounds awesome. Or is that not awesome? Like you gotta lock in, you spent 20 hours on this bitch? Crazy. Ow. You're gonna sleep, it's almost 7 AM. Good night, chat. And good night, Avarice. You think Iceborne is the best Monster Hunter, but that was your first game. Fair. Thanks for joining, Malkuth. I appreciate it. Take it easy, stay safe, be safe, have a wonderful night. Appreciate being here. I started Dark Souls 1 as again after not playing for a few years. You love the community. Hi everyone. Hi Tanner. Welcome, enjoy your stay. Are all the stats reworked or just endurance? Most of the stats are reworked, yes. You're barely looking it up, but you just found out there's a mod to play the whole Dark Souls games with a friend. Seamless co-op, yes. Seamless co-op is for Dark Souls 1, 3, and Elden Ring, and I think Dark Souls 2 will have it in the future. It's made by the mod developer called Yui. They're amazing. I recommend supporting them as a modder. They're very cool. And they're the reasons why you can play those games with your friends through like one playing session without resummoning each other 24/7. Why was that boss so cursed? Nah, they're fine. You'll fight temporary with a god like strength and size against somebody from the Chinese myth. He will also be a beast but cool looking. Okay. You got Emma. Nice gaming. Try is the most unique, but it rubs a lot of people the wrong way with underwater combat. It's not very balanced between the weapons, lance and bowgun. It's objectively better than hammer. Yeah, I've seen that bowgun is insane for try. Alright, we can leave this area now. You are a monkey in Black Myth Wukong, yes. Yo, what's up, man? Is you from last time you broke your hand yesterday? How did you break your hand? What the hell? That's crazy work. You fell off a hoverboard? Jeez, at least it was only a broken hand and nothing else crazy. I'll say that's pretty lucky then. You don't believe I don't like Assassin's Creed? I don't. I'm sorry. You break your head because of Melania? You should try Oblivion Remastered. I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls really doesn't appeal to me like that, guys. Hope you can tell you why you broke your hand. Brilliant observation, Jinx. You just started ore farming, now you're dead. Fuck your wash, you gotta get in the dryer. You not like Fable either? I think Fable's okay. Apparently I got Dark Souls 3 from Steam Family. Wonder if you'll play it with anyone else. Since you played Dark Souls 1, you just beat the fuck out of bosses. Nice, man. Good job. Oh fuck. I'm dead. Liza P has a really cool final boss in the DLC. You want to know his name? Yeah, I don't care for name spoilers. I will eventually play Liza P. It's going to be in a future poll. Just not anytime like in the near future. That was such an unfortunate death. Sorry, you don't like Auto Scrolls? I don't dislike Auto Scrolls. It's just not for me, if that makes sense. I know it can be really fun. If I were to play Auto Scrolls, it would probably be Skyrim with the co-op mod with my friends. But I would never really play it by myself. Apparently Melania is a Sekiro boss, I guess so. You and Isham were ore farming together, but it was a distraction. Motherfucker betrayed you. I don't know how to say that. Alrachino? The blood artist, the master puppeteer, nice. You know I don't like Auto Scrolls a lot, but give Auto Scrolls Unity a chance. It's worth checking. Are you talking about Daggerfell? Okay, wait, actually, or Daggerfall? Okay, hold on guys. I actually did play Daggerfall modded with Unity. I did actually very much enjoy that. I think that's the most I'll ever enjoy an Auto Scrolls game, period. Not gonna lie. Another one you just naked run around planning to beat the game like that. Already beat a few bosses with it. Nice. And it's pronounced Arlecchino? Interesting. Give the new Oblivion a chance. I don't know. I have more things that are appealing to me right now. You may like Morrowind then? Maybe. Favorite part about Dark Souls 1 unmodded? I really like the areas after you ring the bells. Like Duke's Archives, Gravelord Nino's area. I like all those areas. I like all of the endgame bosses. Yes, Daggerfall Unity is what you meant. Yeah, I definitely have played that. Really fun. Where your Vitality is only 13. Fuck, you're out of bosses. Shit, you can't get any more. You're stuck in sure ending. Insane. Thanks for the follow, Tanner. I appreciate it. You're gonna head out now and go to sleep. Thanks for being here, Ophelia. I appreciate you. Take it easy, stay safe, be safe. Get good rest. Do you like this, Gia? It's okay. Not something I'd want to play all the time. I also really like those areas after ringing the bell. I do, yeah. They're really cool. Oblivion is similar to Daggerfall, but more like Skyrim. You're not gonna convince me. I'm sorry. I have so much stuff in my... If I ever play Oblivion Remaster or any Elder Scrolls game, that's like way in the future. I have so many other things that I'm in the mood that are more appealing to me that I want to play. I have also strength and vitality and endurance, but yeah. You know Radon and the Wild Boar Rider from the DLC were friends. I haven't played Elden Ring DLC is the only DLC I have yet to play. Because my friend wants me to wait to play with them and they're busy 24/7, so... But apparently this August we'll be able to play it together, so we'll see. Morrowind has a lot of mechanical similarities with Daggerfall, but generally a better game overall. Even better than Daggerfall Unity, that fixes like Daggerfall to be a better game. And all the mods you could use with it too. Because Daggerfall Unity with all like the quality of life mods, that's like really fun. Played Dark Souls for a long time, but you never finished the game, but you never beat Skyrim either, but you love to play it. Fair. Hi, Januar. I don't know if I said your name right. Okay, you're heading out. You might join later if the live is still going. Good luck with Dark Souls. Thanks, Mahabir. I probably destroyed your name. I apologize. Take it easy. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day. One of the bosses is a flower from the DLC. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Don't spoil it though. Don't spoil too much for me, please. Can't wait to play Mortal Shell. Yeah, I had Mortal Shell's on the future voting list, so it'll be there for voting eventually. Morrowind is a fan favorite of the series. Can't say anything more than that. You haven't heard much of either experiences. Fair. You say you don't play Skyrim, but you can yell at people until they die in Skyrim, or scream to make people fly them off cliffs. Sorry guys, that's not enough to convince me. I hate that flower thing. Took you 2 new game cycles to beat it. That's insane. That's crazy work. Miss this game? Then play it when you have free time. Hey big bro, hey little bro. You want to describe DLC bosses and memes so you don't spoil them for me? Okay, thanks. Until Blasphemous Blade came in, clutch your goat Ricard. You're just happy about games, play what you please. No, you're fine, Jinx. You guys are free to yap whatever, but you're not going to convince me easily. Praise the sun, you hated this game in 2011. No idea what you died to. No idea what it was. You died to skeletons for an hour and turned it off forever. You finally beat the remaster during COVID with plenty of time now, fan. I'm glad, Dominic. That's awesome. One is basically a middle child with mommy problems. Oh my gosh. What if we said chat pretty please? And maybe put a cherry on top of some sushi? A cherry and sushi? That sounds nasty. What is wrong with you?
Love this game. I already finished last week.
Thanks for the dono, Januar. What is IDR? What is that currency? Another tri-finger ball. Yeah, that's pretty good. Is this modded? Yeah, this is modded. One is just fingers. Jesus. Thank you, Januar. I appreciate the dono. I hope life is treating you well. I hope you're getting good sleep when you do. Staying safe, being safe, all of that stuff. I appreciate you very much. Enjoy your time in the stream. Enjoy your time with all the other viewers here. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. You think it's 122? Fair enough. Is it rupee or rupiah? From Indonesia? Not much, bro. That's fine. Kill Solaire? I'm not gonna kill Solaire. Is this modded? You don't be rude, but you look at the screen, of course it's modded. No, it's fine. Some people or whatever. All these Red Invader type enemies? I know, cool, huh? Indonesia rupees? That's really cool. That's sick. Thanks for the dono for rupees. That's really actually insane. There's not enough time in the day to go over what's wrong with you. You're fine, Nyla. His armor will look cool. Whose armor? Oh, Solaire? Nah, Solaire's kind of whatever. I got fucking yeeted up here. Oh, because they're fucking... You're up here, that's why. There's a red crystal lizard? Do you explode? What is this crystal lizard? Everest, the world currency, aficionado. You did not just say Solaire's mid. I didn't say Solaire's mid. It's just not my favorite armor set. It's definitely iconic. I'm not saying it's not iconic. You feel me? You could have 2 sun shields. Is that the Black Knight sword? It is a Black Knight sword. Well, it's supposed to be a lion, but it looks like it has autism and Down syndrome combined. Yo, chill. That's crazy talk. Red Invader would Blighttown blowpipes, dudes with toxic dark eyes everywhere. Put them with snipers. That'd be fun. That'd be awful. Slayer does give off the bucket helmet and prolapse sack armor vibe. Why are we back here again? Oh, Ranger, hi. I beat the game with my crazy ass build. Now it's just overtime. It's stream overtime for the viewers, so it's just talk and chill. But whatever wins my current poll by the end of the stream, or if I don't stream Saturday, then Monday I will start the next gaming poll that wins. You gonna cheese Black Knight? How do you cheese Black Knight? Just parry him, unless you mean parry him as cheese, then sure. One is Orphan of Cost riding on a poo horse. The ledge? Oh, no. One of your favorite swords in the game? Me too. Parry? Yeah, exactly. I may have tighter parry frames, but I'm still insane with it. Looking like conversions? Nah. Damn, and I'm doing that with tighter parry frames because this mod makes parrying very unforgiving. You are my guy. What does this mean? For all the newcomers that are here, I'm using an overhaul mod that makes parrying very unforgiving in this mod. It's very, very, very tight. It's not as easy as would be base Dark Souls 1, so there's that. Okay, which arena is better? Blue tier stone or red tier stone? I think comboing them are pretty nasty. I'm nasty with the parry? Thanks, homie. Plus? You good, Nyla? What is that supposed to mean? The barrel not go down? It's only one time, right? Right. What runes am I using? Just Havel's rune and the stone plate rune. I could honestly change the stone plate rune. I don't need it. Is that New Game Plus? Temporarily New Game Plus, yeah. Until end of stream at least. I could do the recovery rune. That's pretty nice. Notice you Everest? Hello gaming scene. Sorry, you were ranting too much about Sekiro, that's why I stopped reading your messages. RTSR is one of the most powerful runes in the game. Most people would say that's just say that hands down. Fair. All of the runes in this mod got reworked though, so they're not as good. This mod nerfs Fap's rune and Havel's rune to the ground. They're not as good. It's remastered for PC, Frog. I would say recovery rune is probably nice to have now, yeah. Alright, let's go to Light Town, and we'll get there through... You're no longer playing Sekiro, fortunately. Both your Sekiro and Elden Ring complaining too much. But Endurance, right, you still didn't upgrade anything. Yeah, when I beat first game, I beat with 80 Endurance, 20 Strength, and 22 Dexterity, and all the other stats base. I just upped Vitality this new game, and some more stats in the Strength and Dexterity. But yeah, I beat the game with 80 Endurance and pretty much base stats for the most part. Womp womp. Cry about it. Yeah, I'll play Sekiro and place all the enemies with Ishin. If I play Sekiro again, it's just gonna be base Sekiro, because I don't remember shit about it. Is the recovery in just Estus Ring but better? Probably. Every once in a while you think you want to play Sekiro, then you remember you hate dex builds. Fair. Your heart is killing you? Why? Alright, reverse, probably Kindle, and then I'll go to Dark Root, and, I can't Kindle any further. Committed a crime in your first Dark Souls 1 playthrough. You did all of Solar's questline steps, but you didn't move from Silent Altar, so he, had to be put down. Insane. You have two sides. Your master got an annoying bug that no other Souls game has that resets your keybinds and doesn't switch enemies if you control camera with keyboard. Damn, I haven't gotten those bugs, thankfully. Can you kill the bird or will it fly away? It'll fly away no matter what. That being said, Bluntage build in BB is amazing. Fair. Literally only in DSR. That sucks, honestly. What are these emojis, Aaron? I'm scared. Play Dorito Crash Course next stream. Pass. What class did you pick to start this run? The night class. I forgot you there. I'm just gonna... You should play Sekiro on keyboard with backward settings like Maxor. No, I would cry. I don't know, Aaron. What do these emojis mean, homie? So what mod do you use? All the mods are in the description below. The main one, the overall mod I'm using, is the Age of Sunlight. It has like 12,000 changes. I can't tell you everything, but the cool thing that I can tell you it does is it reworks a lot of the bosses to actually be really cool. Black Iron Knight. Hey Jinx, nice emoji. You know what Jesse Pinkman said? No. Out of all these mods, which is your favorite? Definitely the overhaul mod that makes the game actually really more fleshed out and enjoyable. And I already enjoyed Dark Souls 1 enough as is, so... I don't know, Aaron. Oh, German snails. Nam, Ayo. Trying to make our way to Blighttown. You're about to play Call of Duty with your older bro and his friends. Yippee. I hope you enjoy its gaming scene. Sounds like a good time. Well, you can answer that because you will get a permanent VSN from the stream properly. A permanent ban. So you want to get banned? You don't want to... Alright, that's fair. I guess. If it's going to ban you, just don't say it at all. Oh shit, I forgot you're here. I can't do this. The bonfire was moved from here. I don't want to risk it. Plus, I don't care about Black Knight Halberd. Via Valley of Drakes to the Master Key. You don't think you've ever seen someone do that? Because you can't get the Master Key in this mod. If you have to think about saying it, don't say it. Probably, yeah. Not getting Grass Crest Shield, it got changed. If I want to get the Grass Crest Shield in this game, I have to, or with this mod I'm using, I have to join the Cat Covenant and then speak to Shiva of the East in Blighttown to get it. Should I do that real quick? I can do that real quick actually. 1939, 1945. No, I'm still too stupid to understand. World War I question mark? I'm history illiterate. Can someone in stream tell me if this is bad or not? I don't understand. I'm too silly. No, that's Nazi. World War II. Why are you making World War II references? Question mark. What's the joke here? You're going to before you got high. You're going to get the broom and then you got high because you got high. You're going to class before you got high. You're going to cheat. Why it's called asking you for your... What? Hello, Robin. So I'm guessing you're done being here then, Aaron. You got Afro Man stuck in your head. You know why, dude, but you just watch this, you're not really paying attention to chat. It's fair. When am I gonna reach Solaire? Probably never. But I would appreciate it if you would, like, chill out. I'm gonna get hydrated out. Holy shit, I am. Or maybe not. Because you got high until got stuck again. Fair enough, I guess. Did you use spells in Daggerfall Unity? And if you did, what was your favorite? I didn't do many of the spells, so I don't have a favorite. I did mainly melee, and hey, okay, Aaron, sure. Just take a step back, please, and thank you. Otherwise, if you keep going on this weird height, whatever this is, it will just be a bad. You've been cool so far up until now, so like, you don't have to be silly, you know. Your favorite part about Daggerfall was the custom spells. I haven't done any of them, unfortunately. I'm lame. It is so dark in there. It is. It's just the mod. Like speed talk to you and join the Covenant. Let's go. Are there red and yellow and purple pills? Probably. There was actually a flying spell in Daggerfall. That's pretty cool. It's not called Dark Root Garden for nothing. Exactly. What's your favorite modded armor you've seen? Okay, for Dark Souls 1. Okay, so there's a cut enemy. There's a cut boss or enemy in Dark Souls 1 called Kinjar Eel or whatever. But his model and armor is all still there. One of the mods brings his armor back in, and it's really cool, honestly. One of my favorite modern armor sets in Dark Souls 1. You really think modders don't understand that putting items content behind more walls don't make a good change, especially in Dark Souls 1? No, this mod does a good job for the most part, Frog. I know what you mean, like Daughters of Ashes is a big culprit of that, honestly. But Age of Sunlight, I think, does a pretty good job with like making it more fresh and not just like, oh, unnecessary changes just to make unnecessary changes. Well, what I will say, there are some unnecessary changes that I think are just whatever. Like nerfing Havels and Faprine, I think is just whatever. And like making every shield not have 100% damage negation is also very frustrating. Yeah. You looked up Kalarmer? Fair. Yeah, he's watching UFC tomorrow. I don't care about fighting. Glowing plants? It's just lighting. Nothing crazy. These hydras are gonna fuck me up probably. I'm not ready. Don't worry guys, you're still alive. I'm glad you're alive, team. You hate anything in the ground that's awful. I do just like mods that think that like, oh, Havel's and Fap's or whatever, they need to be nerfed. It was too bad. Like, I think they could have stayed the way they were. But most of the other changes, like this mod makes bosses really cool. More cool than they were originally. So I still like this game a lot, or this mod a lot. What's your opinion on Hydras? Should they have been turned into bosses or say mini bosses? I think mini bosses work best for how they replace. I think it works well. How can you forget the Hydra? I don't know. You hate the glowing weeds in Skyrim that make the radar sound? Womp womp. Now we can go to Blighttown. I think, and Shiva should be there. I can buy the Brass Crest Shield and finally be pogging. What is the saddest remembrance of Night Rain? Probably Revenants. You got this game after watching your stream and you're getting used to the older look. It's fun with Warrior. Yo, Dark Harmony, that's awesome. That's actually really sick. I'm glad you're enjoying your OG Dark Souls experience. Dark Souls 1 is very open and allows you to get the build you want within the first hour or so. So many mods try to make things harder by pushing these things further. They're like, come on. If they want to make their game harder, yeah. They need to start adding locations and enemies. Well, that's what this mod does for the most part. It changes enemies around, adds enemies, makes bosses really cool. I've been liking this mod. I think this is one of the better Dark Souls 1 mods you could overhaul mods that you can use. Doesn't even feel like Elden Ring when you watch the animations of Revenant Remembrances. Yeah, Revenant's Remembrances were crazy. Do you guys know Shiva's cut content from Dark Souls 1? He was just like the guy from Demon Souls with the Makoto blade or whatever, the curse blade. Where if you got the Chaos blade and gave it to Shiva, he would kill you, and you would get a stone, a black ice stone like you would do for Lotric, and you'd have to invade him in the snow area, Painted Air World, to get the sword back and get revenge. It's still actually in the game, and you can do it with a glitch, an item swap glitch. You might go quiet for minutes upon minutes. You're still stalking, listening. Thank you, gaming scene. You know monitors have limited time, resources, and abilities, but nerfing limited. But nerfing / limiting is just annoying to you. I agree with you for the most part, Frog. Again, I think this mod has done a good job not doing that too much. Reminder for everyone to hydrate. Hydrate everyone. Dark Harmony, that's really cool. Hope you have fun. If you need any tips, just ask. Yeah, Dark Harmony. Bro, you were trying to join my channel, but your card declines. Bro, stop trolling. You have a question for you. Do you know if Bloodborne is still being emulated? Yeah, it is. There's an emulator called Shad PS4. You have to provide your own ROM files, but it's getting more stable. It still crashes a lot, but I was able to get 60 FPS. I just kept crashing every time I loaded into new areas. Worst area in Dark Souls 1? Probably the way to Ash Lake. Ash Lake is such a cool like area, but the way to get there is kind of annoying actually. You're gonna be honest, you would join my channel, but your Cash App has 29 cents on it. You're literally fine. If you were to feel generous at all, I'd recommend going to a charity instead. But I do appreciate the thought. Thank you. Oh yeah, I thought the DSR should have finished Siva's questline. Still pissed that you had to rebuy the game to play with friends who didn't have BTD. Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. I kind of on the same thought process as you. Okay, where does Shiva spawn in this area? In Blighttown. Is he near one of the pillars? A new FromSoft project was leaked with a code name. It is rumored that we can play it as early as January 2026. Really up there with Duskblood? No way. Will you get Chloranthy? Chloranthy is you have to get Chloranthy. I don't know how to get Chloranthy. It's changed with this mod how you get it. In the wiki, the mod for this wiki doesn't have any detail on how to get it, unfortunately. Holy shit. Chill out, homie. Shiva is on ground floor near me. Okay. You're not trolling, it's a card you got for your last B-Day? No way. Don't use it, bro. Use it for something else. You love the live stream? Thanks. It is not Duskblood. It is probably DS3 Master or DS4. If we're okay, guys. DS4 is Copium. If we were to get Dark Souls 4, it would be a prequel. I feel like Dark Souls 4 is heavier Copium than Dark Souls 3 Remaster. Let's be honest, Bed of Chaos is one of the best bosses ever. Everyone hates it because you can't just smack it in the face till it dies. Oh yeah, totally. 100%. maybe a little rework for or a remaster. Doubt. That would mean Sony gave FromSoft a contract to do Bloodborne again, which I heavily doubt Sony would ever do. The Dark Souls 3 is literally about letting go of the Dark Souls and moving on. Yeah. The only way Dark Souls 4 would make sense is if it's a prequel to either Dark Souls 1 or 3, or even 2. But I think the Dark Souls 1 prequel would make more sense out of the two, honestly. Shiva, where are you, my sweetie? What is your Souls game top 5 list? I have a list for all of it. It would be Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, and then Dark Souls 2 is at the end. Am I missing something? Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3. I'm missing something. Oh, I am. It's Night Rain. But Night Rain is not really a traditional Souls game, so... But I also really like Night Rain, so... Yeah, that's my list, though. Hisaki said himself he's done with Dark Souls 3, but he's open to someone else making Dark Souls 4 if it's innovative enough. If it is interesting enough where Miyazaki can give the green light. And I think the only interesting thing Dark Souls could have is a prequel. That is literally the only thing I can think of. There can be no more future after Dark Souls 3, so... What's your cat's name? I have 3 cats. Black Panther, Vanilla Ice, and Patches. Black Panther is obviously a black cat. He has very dark gray fur. Not a tuxedo cat, but very dark gray fur. Vanilla Ice is a Siamese, and Patches is a calico. Shiva, where are you, buddy? I don't remember where you spawn. I know the sorcery chick spawns here. Pyromancer chick can be here. Do I have to talk to Shiva to get him to come down here? When you play Souls games, sometimes you just Miyazaki just drops dead. Bro, chill. It's not that serious. Near the stair thing? Oh, okay, so to the left. Honestly, you want to see something mod from FromSoft in the style of their RPGs. Elden Ring setting wise feels very formulaic. Your Dark Souls 1 hell point, the surge lies of your Dark Souls 1 hell point, the surge lies of Dark Souls 2. Oh, you said the elevator, so not this up thing. Okay, let me reset again then. You said Dr. Shiva before to go to Lighttown? Fuck, I have to go all the way back up. Wait, you thought Black Panther was golden? You're going crazy, Nyla. Nyla, you forgot to take your meds again. Well, looks like you're going back to, going back up. It's okay. Not like I'm gonna be finishing this one anyways. I already beat the game. I'm just streaming until I'm tired enough to end stream. Spiders of fire. Yeah, and they make the same noises that the spiders from Demon Souls made. Shiva, unless moved, is on ground floor near when you get smacked by Invader. Okay. We're going back up to Darkroot Garden, everyone. All of this for a fucking grass crest shield, Lamau. It's worth it though. I have to go talk to him. I didn't talk to him. Yeah, Frog, I have to talk to him first. I didn't talk to him after I joined the Covenant. You're saying you saw him right there? I didn't see him there at all. You want to get the Ninja 2 Ring 2 or nah? Nah. Fucking toxic. Leave me alone. Yeah, we're making our way back to Dark Side. That must have annoyed you for a second. Yeah. Bro was about to fucking crash out on stream. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2 or Great Shield version. Both can be pretty fun. The boss you like in Dark Souls 3, I like a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 3. I like Fort, I like the Dancers, I like Soul Cinder. I like the Twin Princes. I like Abyss Watchers. Worst enemy ever, those blow dart guys. I agree. Those blow dart guys are annoying. Nameless King, yeah, and Nameless King. Exactly, you guys know what's up. I'm not gonna rest at a bonfire. Best underrated boss in Dark Souls 3. Underrated. Ooh, that's difficult. Best underrated boss. Gundyr, you must go now. Bye. Bye, Johan. Thanks for being here. Would you call... I don't think Gundyr's underrated. I think Gundyr gets enough appreciation. You hate Dark Souls 3, but it has the best music, especially Vault. I like Dark Souls 3. It's one of my favorites. For you, the talismans in Elden Ring are much more important than in any other Souls game. Fair. I do think talismans have more of an emphasis of build quality compared to Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 rings are also pretty decent as well. What is that undead dragon called? I don't remember. Something cock and balls. Probably just undead dragon, actually. You got super mad at some bro situation in Dark Souls 3, also linear map. Hi, Keen Angelat. I mean, all the Dark Souls are linear, but I get the feeling that Dark Souls 3 being the most linear, but let's be fair, they're all linear games. But Dark Souls 3 is more linear. That never really made me upset though, because I still like the design of Dark Souls 3 overall. Yeah, but you feel like the talismans of Elden Ring are just more useful and unique. Fair. It's hard to say that Dark Souls 3 has any underrated bosses. On the other hand, you'd say it has many overrated bosses. Yeah, I can agree with that, honestly. If you're being honest, your first thought was Gundyr too. Okay. I'll accept Gundyr as an answer then. But I do think Gundyr still gets appreciation, especially with his lore. But, fair enough. Wait, Walnir. Walnir's definitely underrated too. Walnir's a cool concept. I like Walnir as a boss fight. He's not the best boss fight, but he's definitely still a cool concept. Elden Beast is overrated, bro. I mean, you get a lot of freedom of choice, P-Lord Vessel, even after you still can choose who to fight. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. I know Dark Souls 1 and 2 are less linear than 3, but they're still linear. I do agree Dark Souls 3 is more linear, but that doesn't make me enjoy the game any less more, honestly. You get so mad at Walnir your first fight because you have no idea you were supposed to attack the reins. Damn, I just been playing Souls games enough that I knew instantly that the only way to do damage was to attack the reins. That's just like the first thought process I had when my very first time going against him. Back, phone died. Don't apologize, Bonk. Welcome back, homie. He has a separate death animation for you if you don't break the reins. Really? I didn't know that. You were so confused when you smacked him in the face and it did nothing. That's kind of hilarious, though. Shiva. Hi, baby.
Don't break.
Alright, cool. Alright, now I can do... I can go use this, and he should be down there now. God, you hate the emoji face. I think it's fine. Are there any Unga Bunga bomb weapons in Dark Souls 1? Yes, there is. There's plenty. Hey, Shiva.
Hello, stupid. I'll end.
Oh, you give the look skyward emoji. Neon White Branch, Invigoration. Serpent Sword, Stone Great Sword. Wow, you sell a lot of weapons. Brass Crest Shield. Hey, I'll buy that. I'll buy the Serpent Flamberg as well. And the Stone Great Sword. Dark Souls 1 probably has the most variety when it comes to unhappy bunga. Nah, I think Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring both have a variety of Unga weapons, so... Does Age of Sunlight mod add any new items? Yes, it does. It adds a lot of new items. Big sticks? Yes, big sticks. I need to consume more souls. Hold on. Yeah, you're gonna say you don't recognize the Tenbo? Yeah, Tenbo seems new. Alright, let me purchase Invigoration. And Neon White Branch, why not? Let's see.
Right then.
Let's see. I don't recall this being base game. But it probably was. Okay, this is hilarious, you have to admit. You love how Dark Souls 3 made fists do more than Dark Souls 2 damage like Dark Souls 1? Fair. Dark Souls 1 has a couple of great acts which don't appear in the rest of the series. That is true, but Dark Souls 2 also have their own great weapons that are cool that don't appear in the rest of the games, and so does Dark Souls 3. I think each Souls game has their own unique ultra weapons that are pretty cool. You're very consistent. Hey, Mike. What do you mean? No, that was base game. Wait, no, never mind. It wasn't. Yeah. Dark Souls 3 item not in Dark Souls 1. You really love Dark Souls 1. You think it has the most different viable movesets and speeds of attacks, and think that is due to strong poise. I mean, sure, poise is different between 1 and then the rest of the series. I honestly feel that every Souls game has their own unique charms of different variety and builds. I feel like saying that the other games don't have much variety compared to one or the other is false and more of a subjective feel. They all do. You just really have to diversify yourself in every game to really get there. Streaming? Oh, thanks, Mike. Closest seen a Dragon King axe on Dark Souls 1 is the Golden Halberd on Elden Ring. Fair. Well, I shared driven in the Dreamscape. Hey, Incapacitated. You think Dark Souls 1 is the best Dark Souls, and because every is so consistent and everything, you also a bit slower? I struggled to read that. I struggled to read that. Your neck is killing you? Damn, how'd you sleep, bro? What the hell? Let's check out that new weapon real quick. I think this is a new mod weapon. What Korra's new. Have I tried Korra yet? No, this is a cool weapon. Pretty cool. Don't mind autocorrect grammar. Oh, you're fine. Fell asleep sitting down in your beanbag chair. Ooh. Dark Souls 2 is similar. Power stance and double blades are amazing. Exactly. Oh, this is a cool weapon. Do you have the Dragon King axe? I do. Rip your neck and back, actually. This is a cool weapon, actually. Ooh, Spiky Bonk? Yeah. Spiky Bonk. Show it off, please. Show it off. Oh, yeah, I can show it off. Nice club must be modded, you assume? Yeah, it is modded. I can't use it effectively, but here you go. was pissed that in Dark Souls 3 enemies had poise and player didn't. Never understood how stagger actually works there. Well, poise for Dark Souls 3 just works for the player, at least in terms of active frames. So in Dark Souls 3, your poise is active when you're attacking, but not really with much of anything else. The secret attack is not just the heavy R2, but honestly weaker to the rest of the dragon weapons, fair. You know those special animations when you can't use a weapon efficiently? Yeah, it is pretty cool, I will say. Yeah, let's actually reverse hollow. Green juice. You really thought poise was non-existent in Dark Souls 3? That's why longswords were very busted? No, poise very much exists in Dark Souls 3. It's just different. It's not static. It's not static like Dark Souls 1 poise. It's constantly it's only effective when you are attacking. Well, boss next, we're doing Quelaag. Your membrane rod encapsulated, there's poise in Dark Souls 3. To think that there's not poise is a very uneducated opinion. You think only big weapons had poise? And nope. Not just big weapons. And poise is in effect when you are attacking. Great swords, ultra great swords, colossal weapons, whatever axes, dual wielding weapons, that there is poise, but only when you're attacking. Let's take care of my poise. In Dark Eater, Mildred should be here. Fun fact, Mildred was based on the player who invaded the devs when they were testing out the game. Yeah, it wasn't a player, it was one of the devs that invaded, but yeah. Minus the uneducated part, yeah. You honestly never noticed. It's very, very prominent. What are you doing right now? Just chilling. Gonna be doing Quelaag, you just joined. About to fight Quelaag, waiting for Mildred to come over here. Is she not aggro? Whatever. What build did you use to beat Radabeast? I don't remember, dude. Probably some deck strength build. That was so long ago. Mildred is the OG Unga Punga, actually. Amazing chest ahead. Yeah, amazing chest ahead, I guess. Spider boobs. Spider boobs. Okay, you're gonna head to the shadows. Have a great rest of your stream. Stay safe and be safe. Love me. Love you too, Nyla. Welcome back, gaming scene. Bro, that was an insta-kill. Holy. I'll try and kill, Mildred. Yeah, but you guys believe that I killed Quelaag at level 25 on the new game playthrough of this? Crazy times. Come here, Mildred. See, I have 80 endurance plus Halvorine, and I still medium roll. No, you don't believe it? Well, I have stream evidence from a few streams ago, so you better believe it. Or the very first stream of this playthrough, I should say. which was still a few streams ago, so. Okay, what's the hardest starter class? In your opinion, it's Hunter. Probably Deprived. Mildred, come. There you are. That Deprived got a really good weapon. What, the Unga Bunga club? Don't aggro on the Mies fighter. Mildred, there's an amazing man ahead. You're sleepy? I'm on my way too. Club is really good. I believe you. Are you gonna climb the ladder? Yo. Yeah, I guess dumbfounded by club heavy too. Yeah, that was kind of funny, not gonna lie. That was just the way to defeat Mildred. Damn, Mildred thick. Good fight. Not even, bro. Ladder son go burr. Oh, let me kindle here. Just to have an extra humanity now. It's so crazy that this mod nerfed kindling. The highest you can kindle to is 12 Estus, so it goes 5 Estus, 8 Estus, 10 Estus, 12 Estus. Hello there. Not a fan of that change, honestly. First time we beat the game, most of it you did with the Reinforced Club. Club is a really good moveset. Damn, okay. Yo, what up? What up, Ronaldo? Bro really hit me with that. Yo, what up? Nah, the Estus change sounds trash. Yeah, no, I agree. You're fiending because one of the bro's friends is being a little tryharding B? Bro, chill. You're fine. Yo, what's up, Mildred? Do you want to help me? Now we're gonna 1v1. Nice. Gotta dry, you'll be back. Okay, Aaron. Oh, now you do that. Okay. Okay, what's better, Dark Souls 1 Estus or Dark Souls 3 Estus? Dark Souls 3 Estus by a long shot. Explode? Oh no. Mildred is going in. Oh, that's an explosion. I'm dead! Oh, I staggered her. I staggered them! If it wasn't for that stagger, that would have been death for me. Holy shit. Oh, that's an explosion. You're about to destroy him or he's gonna destroy you. Fair. Dark Souls 3 Estus and PvP was such crap running after a B for 5 minutes because he needs his chugging after AB. You got this easy? Yeah, no, it's easy. Does she have stage 2 in this mod? No, but do you see the new attacks she has? Her new AoE attacks and fire breath attacks and stuff? She doesn't have a second phase, but she just gets new attacks, which is still pretty cool. See you later, Quailag. Yeah, you saw it. You're taking your headphones off, gotta lock in. Okay. Easy W. Yeah. Yep. She got executed. She's in the gulag right now. You're dozing off. Have a good night, Avarice. Have a good night, John Doe. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you, homie. Yippee! You play any horror games? I like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Thanks for the follow, El Gordito plays. The Gorditos are sick. Or Gorditas, I should say. I didn't get to see this guy's shop last time because I actually spammed text and said no, and I had to kill him. Was about to ask the clock, gotta go skedaddle. Thanks for being here, Frog. I appreciate you, homie. Sleep well. Oh my gosh. Covenant, yeah. I have to join it. I want to stay in the other Covenant, but fine, I'll join it. It's 11:56 right now, same for me. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hi again. Hi, Hollow. Wait. She takes humanity, right? I can infuse equipment with you? Infuse equipment? Oh, okay, okay, that's pretty cool. All you have is... Okay, I mean, it's still cool. Hello again, welcome back, Johan. Okay. Does she take soft humanity or hard humanity? Soft humanity, got it. Why not? I'll fucking use all my humanity. Nothing else better to do with them. You gonna do the skip? For the Covenant? I don't think I have enough humanity, do I? Do you like Elden Ring? Yeah, I love Elden Ring. No, it's like 10 humanity. Oh, I definitely gave them 11 humanity overall. Or more than 10 humanity at least. So maybe? Could be this that opens up, right? Or am I wrong? I have to reload. What sword do I like? Black Knight sword and the Obsidian Great Sword. What's my favorite stats? My favorite stats, are strength and dexterity and endurance. No, the thing that opens up is right before Fire Sage Demon. Ah, okay. You're back, baby. Welcome back, Aaron. How was your bath? Or it was an item to open up. Don't know anymore. It's okay. It is okay. In that collapsed small area. Well, there's not really me a point in doing this right now because I have to beat Orsign and Smo just to unlock the area. And I'm not going to be doing a new game playthrough fully anyways. I was just here to kill time. What armor do I like? A fluted armor set. What about you? What's your favorite weapon? What's your favorite armor set? Hope Orsign comes a Night Rain. Orsign and Snow would be cool. Are you gonna cheese Discharge or are you gonna go into Fatty and Skinny? Okay, actually, here. You guys want to see Ceaseless Discharge this fight? I can show that for all the newcomers who haven't seen the boss fight. This will be the last boss I do. I highly recommend, for those who didn't or who weren't here for the beginning of my playthrough, to give this mod a chance. If you have a computer in Dark Souls, either Prepared Edition or a Master, the Overhaul is for both versions. It is a really cool mod. Highly recommend. Solid. I said 9 out of 10 last time. I would say 8.5 out of 10. It's a decent mod. It's pretty good. Your computer can barely handle RimWorld. Damn. Well, you like Black Knight Halberd? Fair. Well, you can always watch my previous streams, I guess. If you're interested in seeing everything, you can just like skip through until you get to like the bosses that I fight. See how much they differ. So I'm locked to this. There's a fog wall here now. And then there's the drop there. So I can't... Oh, I didn't know there was a soul there. And Smo arm is your favorite? That's a go-to combo. Black Knight Halberd with Smo armor. You play the Souls games and the Souls-like games on console. Any idea to get them modded? Any idea to get them modded or only a PC thing? You could try and jailbreak your PS4 or whatever. Yeah. I can't cheese them. I can only find him here. And he has some new attacks as well. I rolled good, sir. Imagine if you could parry every boss, it would be a nightmare. Nah, it'd be sick. What shield do you like? The Grass Crest shield. And the blood shield, whatever you call it. You too? Nice. Oh, that missed. That's unfortunate. He's entering second phase. Not crazy second phase though. Just more aggro really. Grass Crucial is goated, but blood works best with life on Scythe. Fair. Everyone was a tie. Nice. You like the changes? Ceases actually feels like a good boss now. Yeah. What boss do I hate? Chaos. You hit way harder than yesterday. Do I? I mean, heavies are... This mod just makes heavies so much better. Ceaseless Discharge, I hate him so much. Every time you try to fight him, he would insta-kill you. There's a way to cheese him in base game. And just insta-kill him instead. Finally beat the one Spyro game you never 100%ed. It rewards you by telling you to go outside. Was there any changes to Bed of Chaos? Yes, there were some changes to Bed of Chaos, but nothing crazy. Nothing that makes it any much better of a fight, honestly. It's hard to make Bed of Chaos a good fight. Bro, you're here around for 5 minutes, why are you in hell? Because I can be. Your friend must be a coward, that's a big rip. In 4 days, Nyrate co-op are alive. You mean duos? That's a more proper way to say it. I know that you tried to cheese it, and he would get so insta-kill you. You got so annoyed. So annoyed, that's crazy. Two-man teams, yeah. You were in a goddamn forest? Now I'm in goddamn hell. Why are you attacking over there, good sir? Honestly, just giving us a proper jump mixer, okay, mini boss like Capra. True. It's a miss. Oh no, that hit. Pog. Don't let it be like the last discharge. Yeah, duos of Night Rain. Capra is the worst boss, honestly. Please tell me this mod nerfed him. No, the mod gets rid of the woofly boys, but it gives them a crazy second phase now. With like fire machete weapons and whatnot. Honestly, Capra boss is perfectly fine. I don't think he was... I mean, is he a silly designed boss? Yeah, he's like one of the worst designed bosses in Dark Souls next to Bed of Chaos. But... like, he's not poorly designed as in like him as the boss or the enemy. Just the fact that... oh, you did your insta-kill thing. I could have killed you. But him as an enemy, perfectly fine. Him as a boss was a silly, weird choice. Okay, that's cool. The wolves were the worst part of Capra, I guess. What location do I like? I like a lot of locations, but I guess like the typical Inner Londo, yeah. Capra isn't bad, it's easy to micromanage. Exactly. Capra is worst, well, yeah. But I like the Inner Londo, I like Duke's Archives, I like the forest area, I like all of it. Not good at micromanaging, that's a womp womp and a half. See you later, buddy. I don't even mind Blighttown. Blighttown's fine. You like it, Orlando? I'm glad. Most people do. Anyways, cool boss fight with the mod. All three Asylum Demons are also unique now with this mod. Your favorite place is probably the Tories DLC. Yeah, Ulusil is also really cool. Love Ulusil. Or Ulugul? I don't know how it's pronounced. Honestly, Blighttown is up there in like most people like the areas. Yeah, I like Blighttown too. Blighttown's sick. It was just poorly optimized is all, even on console. But without the 15 FPS per second, it's still good. You have a Crackhead theory, Crossbreed Drusilla, Gwyn's wife. Ulusil, thank you. So I was right the first time. When fatty and skinny, it's not happening. It's Jover. I'll do one more into endurance. Do you play on PC? I do. Alright, oh my god, my leg. Okay, everyone. Good stream. Good stream, indeed. You guys were all really cool, honestly. So some things before I say the closing words. This is the end of the playthrough. I beat the game. I beat game first, game whatever. I just kept on streaming because I figured it'd be nice to just still talk to my viewers and all that and whatnot. So, but if you want to see what this mod is like, I have my previous streams, or you can try it yourself. But whoever wins the next poll, or whatever game wins my next poll, is what will be played. If I don't stream tomorrow, then on Monday is when we'll start the next game. What's next? It's whatever's winning the poll. If you'd like to vote for what I play next, I have the poll open on my channel. Just go to my channel, go to post, and you can vote if you'd like to see or vote for what I play next. My tomorrow is a 50-50 chance if I stream or not. If I don't, then Monday, because I'm definitely not going to stream on Sunday. With that, everyone who's here, I appreciate all of you. You guys have been cool for the most part. Some of you were kind of weird at first, but I appreciate all of you. You guys are sick. See you guys soon. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Again, weekends are 50-50. Much love. Appreciate all of you, and bye for now. Goodbye. GG's. Thank you, all of you. Y'all stay safe as well.